welcome to Pieper High School. Tony Brubaker and Christian Hollum here for the Warriors Network as we get ready to see an excellent game between the Warriors of Pieper and the Chargers of Boerne Champion. Champion 4-2 in district play. That's District 13 5A. The Warriors are 5-1, and they're all alone in second place, while the Chargers are tied for third with New Braunfels. So, Christian, this is a game of two teams really wanting something to prove something before the playoffs start next week.
Oh, yes, sir, and I think we're really going to see an awesome matchup here tonight. This is the end of the season, regular season game, and we're going to see Pieper really come out with a show and try to hold a good spot going into these playoffs. And meanwhile, Champion is still having a dominant year, too. So from their end, they're looking to kind of punch it in the throat of Pieper and really set themselves apart for the future of playoffs.
Carter Thompson is the kicker. He's also the punter. He'll kick off, and Pieper will receive it at about the 21, actually mishandled and then picked up and dragged down there. So not much of a return for the Warriors as they'll start 1st and 10, and that is Carson Lacombe, the sophomore receiver that had the return, brought down right at the 24. Well, they'll start 1st and 10.
Yeah, really not a bad start off there. I mean, most of the time we can start off on the 25, right? But we're looking at just a small little error right off the bat, and that could set back Pieper a little bit here. Let's see if Champion capitalizes on that here.
Okay, there's no wind out here tonight according to the flags, so we'll see if that obviously won't have much of an impact. Quarterback is Gaitan. Isaiah Gaitan got hurt the first game's been back and played in each of them after about 3 or 4. He wants to throw. It's a quarterback draw straight up the middle. A big hole. He slides down about the 30-yard lines where they'll mark him. So a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Great play call there by the coach. What he saw he didn't like by the defense spreading out with the 10 personnel. 2 receivers on each side, runs a QB draw right up the middle where the defense is completely spread out. Didn't have any linebacker support up the middle. Love it.
So everybody's in tight this time. Hopper behind Gaitan. There's a run off right tackle. There's a big hole there, and he gets 1st down or near 1st down yardage. Yes, it's a 1st down at the 36 before he's dragged down there by a host of Chargers. But it's 1st down yardage for Hopper, and it's 1st and 10.
You normally don't see Pieper lined up in a tight formation like that, but on that play right there, that's just a simple stretch play that they designed specifically against Champion in order to just attack the edge and get more yards.
Now we've got a 3-by-1 receiver set here with Hopper behind Gaitan. 54 of 85, 64% passing this year, 11 touchdowns, 1 interception. He wants to throw, and the receiver goes down, and there's a flag as the corner on that play got too much of him. I believe that's Brooks Warwick, the corner on that play, and that was Lacombe, the receiver.
Yeah, what we see there is just he gets caught up, and the corner tackles him pretty much. So I guess he just thought he got beat, so he wanted to just say, hey, I'm going to stop him right here.
Well, you see this in the NFL. You even see it in college. You see it more in the NFL or in college than you do in the NFL. Let's take the penalty. It's 15 yards.
Right.
This would have been a 20-yard pickup, so it's not much difference. But
yeah. Or if you get beat, it could lead to a touchdown.
Right, exactly.
So it's somewhat tactically smart, but you just don't want to have penalties if you can't.
Well, now we've got, including the running back, 4 receivers on the far side and 1 down here near us. Gaitan takes the snap, inside handoff, fake. He throws it out to the edge to Hopper, but throws it over his hands, and it goes incomplete.
So I really like where we're going with this as an former offensive coach. We saw that last play is still a 3-by-1 set, and the quarterback's rolling out to the single receiver side, just trying to get a one-on-one matchup. This time they still run out in a 3-by-1, flip sides to the open field side with their trip set to the right, and quarterback makes a good little easy throw and tries to get some more yards. They're really using that diverse 10 personnel background, spreading out this Boerne Champion defense.
Gaitan off the hands of Lancaster this time, so he has not been real accurate on the back-to-back passes, which brings a 3rd and 10 for the senior quarterback.
Yeah, we're making some good progress if you're on offensive Pieper, right, in terms of spreading out the defense. But we've got to make connections, and that's if you're a Pieper fan, you're thinking we've got to start connecting the ball to our receivers.
2-by-2 receivers.
Here's an audible coming in. We might see a change in the play call.
Yeah, coaches seem to be sending in something different. Everybody sees it. Everybody's ready. 3rd and 10. Gaitan with a blitz coming. He'll scramble out of it, and he'll get first down. Oh, no, he slid short of the first down, and he'll set up about a 3rd. Oh, they're going to call him clear back at the 43, so a 4th down and about 4 left.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we saw earlier. Remember that 2-by-2 set where they spread the defense out? You push the linebackers out in their 4-3 defense, and then you create a space in the middle to run the ball as a QB draw.
So 4th and 4. Try to draw them off with that early snap. They've got a different call. Oh, no, it's the same call. Gaitan to throw, has a blitz in his face, and he can't complete the pass. Intended for Brightman, and it goes incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on down, so it's 1st and 10 for Champion from the 43.
Yeah, smart call by the Boerne Champion defensive coordinator, right? He uses his linebacker, Roman Flugents, there to kind of put some pressure on the quarterback, and that's a key 4th down scenario. So if you're in the coach's mind, this is what you're thinking. 4th down, you've got to play some risk and put some pressure on that offense and kind of create an opportunity for your offense to come on the field, which is now what Boerne Champion is doing, and they are going to try and attempt to score, hopefully on this drive, if you're thinking Boerne Champion here.
Julian Navarrette's their junior quarterback. Fakes the handoff, throws it down the middle of the field, and they've got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage. That is Brogan Dempsey, the senior, and that is his 17th touchdown of the year. We're just 2 minutes and 10 seconds into the game, and Champion has taken a 6-0 lead with the extra point to come.
So how about that for a one-play drive, right? The quarterback had a little bit of RPO action there, which means run-pass option. Okay, he's faking the handoff, pulling the safeties down, and they just run a post route right over the top, and that guy sneaks behind, and bada bing, bada boom, they score a touchdown on the first play. We love it. Love to see the success on that play for sure.
Carter Thompson, the kicker, Warwick, the holder. The kick is up, and it is good. It's 7-0. Chargers take the lead with 9:49 left in the opening quarter. We're back after this timeout on the Warriors Network.
You're already flying. Heaven's on the horizon. Sun through the windshield is shining, painting everything gold. Life is all about timing. Love is wild and blinding. Every road is winding, so let the good times roll.
We're back at Pieper, a little shell-shocked, the Warriors are, after a one-play drive for Champion that goes 57 yards on a pass from their quarterback Navarrete to their receiver Dempsey for his 17th touchdown of the year. And here's another kickoff. Short again. Lacombe catches it on the 24. Wiggles through some offensive blocks and defenders and gets out to about the 35 or 36, where the Warriors will start 1st and 10.
And for those that are watching, that first play Champion, they came out and they scored right on a over-the-head pass play with a post route. Simple RPO action. Again, for those that are watching, it's a run-pass option play. Just want to point out that that is a strategic design play that the coaches and the players have kind of worked on film all week long to prepare against this Pieper defense. And they saw something that they really liked, and they executed it in practice, and they came out and made that first play work.
Gaitan again at the quarterback, 2-by-2 receivers. Hopper, the running back, goes straight up the middle. He'll get a couple, maybe a yard. Started at the 37. That one maybe to the 38, but not much there. The defensive line, including Thrash and Wood, right there clogging up the middle.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get very much on that ISO play. And for an ISO, that just means isolation. So we're having one-on-one blocks up the middle. So maybe they'll try something different here and get back to their passing.
Two receivers on the near side. There's a tight end fullback with Hopper in the backfield. Gaitan to throw to Lancaster, and they call it incomplete. He was right on the sideline.
And yeah, that's a good flood concept there. So this concept here is we have two receivers set.
Yeah,
the number one receiver on the outside is going to run that vertical route, and the number two receiver on the inside, the slot, is going to run a 5-yard out route. That puts pressure on the corner especially and the linebacker to make a decision. So
everybody in tight on 3rd and 9. They need some yards. Penalty, probably the biggest play of the offense so far.
And we might see that stretch come here again.
Little reverse. And there's a lot of yards for Lacombe this time. The sophomore as a runner, not too many carries this year, but this one's a first down carry past midfield as they did a nice little flip and some offensive linemen out in front of him. The receiver gets a good block, finally gets shoved out of bounds by the safety, Cool, and another good game.
Yeah, that's just a power reverse right there that they turned out to have a great success in.
Gaitan to throw across the middle's got a man. That's Grindstaff. He's open, and he's got a carry inside the 30 to the 24. A big-time gain for the Warriors that time, as the Chargers secondary left Grindstaff all alone.
Quarterback managed to find a nice little hole there to put it right on number 4. Great pitch and catch, and they get the first down.
So 3-by-1 now with his receivers as Gaitan checks the sideline, says something to his offensive line, now back. 1st and 10 from the 24. Now he gives some more signals out. Play clock still at 12, so lots of time left on it. Game clock's now at 8:15.
Keep in mind that champion defense is going to have to respect this pass game tremendously here.
Hopper tried to go up the middle, nothing's there. He tried to bounce it outside, and there's nothing there either. So no gain, maybe lost a yard to the 25. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, so Pieper here, right? They're just running that inside ISO play, and he tries to make a move and bounce it outside. Didn't really get any yards. So Champion is managing to rally really well, both on offense and defense here. So I don't know. We've got a good matchup so far.
2-by-2 receivers. Hopper the back behind Gaitan.
Another audible coming in here, so we could probably see some change of a play call or route call on this one.
Hopper takes the fake now across the middle. He's got Lancaster wide open.
Yep.
So just like that, they answer with a touchdown pass of 25 yards from Gaitan to Lancaster. And with the extra point to come, we're going to have a tie score.
Yep, nice little play action fake there quick. Takes a drop back into the pocket, has plenty of time. Receiver runs a nice little skinny post route, similar to what Champion did. And, I mean, they're just running right past the safeties here. So on both teams, I mean, man, we're seeing that the safeties may be biting on that run game pretty hard. So this could be an offensive explosive match here, don't you think?
I think so. Lopez on for the extra point. The kick is up, clean, and it's good. 7-7. 7:26 to go. We haven't even played 5 minutes of this one yet, and it's 7-7. Back after this timeout on the Warriors Network. And we're back at Pieper High School talking about what an offensive explosion we've had in the 4 minutes and 34 seconds, or 44 seconds, I don't know. My math is losing me, but Lopez will kick it off again to the Chargers. Yeah. Actually, he'll kick off for the first time. Chargers have kicked off twice. Lopez's kick sails clear to the 5 where it's fielded there. Up the middle. Now to the outside, near sideline. One man to beat. And the return guy, which is Caleb Farias, is going to take it to the house. And for the second play of Champion, they've scored a touchdown. They had one offensive play. and now they've had a kick return, and both have resulted in touchdowns.
So, man, their offense is going to be fresh this first half for sure. Caleb Farias, man, got some speed. I've seen him earlier this year. Definitely has some good blocks by Champion here, executing their one ISO blocks. Potential number 19 there almost got flagged, but they're just making executions, and Farias uses his speed just to outrun Pieper on this special teams play. So, you know, I just want to kind of point out that special teams can really make a big difference in a game, even when it comes down to this close offensive battle.
The extra point is up and good. We're going to keep it here. When you have a kick return like that, it looked like coverage was pretty good.
Yeah.
He busted outside, and then 2-3 missed opportunities to get him down. What does Pieper say?
Yeah, for this, I mean, it's about kickoff coverage and executing blocks, and it's one-on-one.
Okay, but you got 33 came over here, missed.
Yep.
16 had a hand. 25 took a bad angle.
Yeah, and Farias just has some speed there to outrun him. So he's got great vision. Like I said, I've watched him previously against his champion in JB Alexander this season, and Farias really went off and had a lot of big explosive plays and running. So credit to him for having good vision, but, you know, Pieper they had the coverage, like you said. And special teams coverage is huge because you want to stop the opponent and try to create a situation for them in that next drive that's going to make it more difficult and have to drive the ball farther down the field. So for Pieper, I don't know. They just need to wrap up and make some plays and fix their angles.
This is crazy right now. It's 14-7. Champion on top of Pieper. Champion to kick off for the third time. Another short kick. Almost out of bounds.
Wow.
That's Lancaster, and he'll get it out near the 25-yard line where, again, Warriors will start 1st and 10.
Yeah, I bet you that they're pretty determined and motivated after that right now.
Wow.
If you're a coach on Pieper's offense, or at least a player as well, you're probably really determined and motivated to punch it right back in the throat and get back in the game.
You've got to be thinking that way. Again, we're not yet 5 minutes into this one. It's 7:04 left in the first, and it's 14-7. The Warriors down by 7 to the Chargers. Gaitan, the quarterback, 3-by-1 receivers.
We got a cover 2 by Champion defense here, which means middle field's open, so they may throw the post route again, try to go for the whole shot.
Lancaster, near sideline, gets dragged down and then knocked out. Dragged down by Davis. So Lancaster's catch and run a good 7, 8, maybe 9 yards total.
Yeah, and that play is really effective there, too. I used to love calling that play as a coach. A little pop pass, a little screen pass to your inside receiver, running back, and get at least 2 blockers out there with your matchups on the corner and the linebacker. And, man, you've got yards to work. Give it to one of your best athletes, and he makes positive yards.
Short yardage, Hopper veers off the middle, comes left outside, avoids one tackler, turns and spins away from another till he's finally shoved out of bounds by linebacker Jackson Denman. But another first down for Hopper as Pieper continues to move up the field on this drive to the 43.
And, man, they just keep running plays fast, back to back to back. We like to call that as an offensive coordinator and coach a high tempo or fast tempo offense. Keep the defense
inside
on your
handoff.
toes. Lancaster
goes the other way this time. This time they've got him readed out. And did the ball come loose? I think they called him down at the 45, so a gain of a couple.
Yeah, that's just a little inside pitch, power to the outside. Hopefully get to the edge on a sweep, and, man, he just gets wrestled down by the defense. Champion has been reading their film for sure, picking up all what Pieper's been doing.
2-by-2 receivers. Hopper now in the slot, or in the wing. Now they're changing plays on the sideline, so they all look and acknowledge. Still 2-by-2.
So empty backfield, quarterback's got to throw it here.
Quarterback draw, not much room, gets wrestled down, and that's back to the original line of scrimmage as their defensive line's really waking up. That time looked like Aiden Stiskell, a backup defensive nose tackle, and it's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, they read it for sure that time, whether it was a designated draw or the quarterback was in the pocket and didn't like what he saw and tried to make some yards out of running. But they definitely have been prepared from the last 2 times that Pieper ran that play.
3-by-1. Rolling right. Wants to throw across the middle and throws it away. So it's 4th down. They're going to have to punt.
God, that's always hard to.
Gaitan took a shot right as he let go of it as well.
Ooh. And he's throwing across his body. That's a hard thing to do as a quarterback. A lot of people don't realize that. For those watching, you know, when you're on the run, you're under pressure. You've got these big 300, 200-pound guys on the D-line chasing you down. I mean, even at the high school level, they're still big. 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". I mean, it's scary, but you throw across your body and you just take a shot while you're trying to throw. It's an experience, I'll tell you that.
Norseworthy, the punter, very shallow he is. I don't know if they're going to let the play clock run out and take a penalty. They're at their own 44-yard line. They call a timeout.
Yep.
Head coach Nick Rogers in his 5th year at 32-14 calls a timeout with 5:18 to go. Let's keep this one here again. Let me just tell you, Norseworthy, 16 punts on the year, not very many after 9 games. That's less than 2 a game, 40.3 his average, probably one of the better punters in the district. But now you've got to punt down by a touchdown, and you're still in the first quarter.
Yep. I mean, the coach here he took a timeout for strategy. Again, the football, and you can probably back me up on this one, football is a game of chess match, as they call it, right? And so when you watch the game and you see the kind of calls that coaches are making, or you see the kind of things that they're doing, like taking timeouts at certain times, especially now with the 4th down, like they could have just punted the ball and they could have just played fast, but they're choosing a timeout to kind of reassess and figure out, you know, I mean, I'm going to assume here as a coach that you're going to go for it, or sorry, you're going to punt it, but they could go for it as well if they like something that they saw that Champion was exposing. So we'll see what Pieper does here, but maybe they're just trying to strategize putting the ball in a certain place.
Maybe they were thinking about that because their punter was so shallow. Now he's back in full punt formation.
Yeah, so they're probably kicking it deep here is what I'm guessing, and probably going to try to place it in one of the corners of the field to make it harder for that returner.
Snap is a little bit low. Norseworthy comes up with it. This is a low line drive, and it will be fielded by Dempsey, and he goes out of bounds on the far sideline after being escorted there by some defenders.
Yeah, see, just what I said. So he's going to punt the ball, try to get it as deep as he can, and pin it to the corner of that end zone or the sideline, make it less room for the returner to have to be able to make a play with the ball. So, smart call.
So they're going to mark it at the 22, 21, depending what, if you look at the headlinesman or the line judge on the far side, they think they're going to settle on the 21, where the Chargers will start 1st and 10. But they lead at 14-7, still 5:09 to go in the first quarter, and a quarter that seems to be going very slowly clockwise. 3-by-1 receivers. The tailback goes out and floods the corner. Oh, he's got a man wide open down the middle. Another long completion. This one, William Burgess.
Great throw by that quarterback right there. I mean, did you just see that ball placement? And it's a thing of beauty. And just to let the people watching at home know, play quarterback, it's a hard time to always throw when you got guys covered and just drop it right in their hands. That's a thing of beauty.
2-by-1, the handoff to the tailback. This is Zachary Garcia. They've got 2 running backs who've each run for about 650 yards on about the same number of carries. This time Garcia gets a couple at 2nd and 8.
We're really starting to see some very similar play styles on both offenses and defenses, where Champion's offense is running 10 personnel in their hurry up too. So Pieper and Champion, we're going to have a match of a lifetime here today.
Quick pass out to Burgess. He's loose as he gets past the corner. And there's a first down for the Chargers to the 18-yard line of Pieper as they continue to move in a hurry.
And they're just going to throw a simple pop pass there and get a couple yards, get a first down, set themselves up in the red zone here for some success.
Navarrete to Garcia. Gets a couple. He's still on his feet. They blow it dead at the 13. So a gain of about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 as again they continue to go with tempo. Do the Chargers with a 7-point lead at 14-7. Now one receiver either way, a tight end, a couple of tight ends. Garcia going left. Gets by the initial line, then gets knocked down, and after he gets a first down, though. Good help on the play by Utah Strawn as a linebacker. But they are just really moving things with their offensive line.
And what you'll see is Piper's safeties are starting to come down and make some plays on the run game, which shows you that they're getting to the 3rd level. So Champion's offense is really reaching out to that third
Garcia again,
level.
And somebody got in there early. Potts, 5, that is Norsworthy. He got in there and got him by the leg, so a loss of a couple of yards back to the 9. So now it's 2nd and goal.
So in a situation like this is what I'm thinking right here, okay? Hear me out. 2nd and goal, Champion's offense runs a 10 personnel. They're very spread out, okay? You can get a one-on-one matchup and try to throw that classic end zone fade if you want. Or you can just run the ball and stay consistent.
All 3 receivers down here at the bottom. Quarterback's keeping it.
So I think they tried to outmatch.
That was actually the backup quarterback, Ryder Flugents, a freshman who's done a lot of running with the ball. That time nowhere to go as he went off left tackle and found no room to run.
Yeah, they just tried to run to the backside there. So put the quarterbacks or the ball in the hands of the quarterback, get a blocker with the running back to the backside, and hopefully get a mismatch. But that didn't work for him.
Navarrette's back with 3-by-1 receivers. Wants to throw to the near sideline. Has a man in the slot. That is and that's a touchdown. That's Burgess, who's caught 3 passes on this drive, and this one for a touchdown, and they lead by 2 scores now at 20-7 with the extra point to come.
Classic little spot route here. Burgess gets into that spot or zone, and he turns to the quarterback inside. He's going to be open in that zone. When he catches it, he knows he's got to make a play, and he makes a play for sure and scores for Champion there.
Burgess caught 3 plays on that drive. 2:09 to left in the first. They're about ready to kick the extra points. Warwick, the holder. Thompson, the kicker. It's up, and it's good. 21-7. We've got timeout on the field. The Warriors down by 2 scores on the Warriors Network.
People hire realtors for many reasons. It could be they're sweet, they're funny, it's a new family member or friend that's getting into the business and they want to support them. At the end of the day though, until you get their house sold, it just doesn't matter.
We thought our house would take 3 to 4 weeks selling.
Our home sold in 2 days.
We had multiple offers within 24 hours. We were shocked. We did not expect that at all.
2 quick days.
We're back at Pieper High School on the Warriors Network. The Warriors find themselves down 21-7 with 2:09 left in the opening frame. Just so you know, the scoreboard here has it in the 3rd quarter, but we are only in the 1st quarter.
It should be in the 1st, yes, sir.
Yeah, that says 3, though.
Yeah.
So they'll kick off.
Somebody needs to do their job.
Carter Thompson, who, by the way, is a backup linebacker. He's also their kicker. Kicks it off. And another high, short kick fielded by Lancaster near the far sideline. He'll get some decent return of about 10 yards out to the 31, but no more as their kickoff coverage. They're high and short, but they're getting there.
Yeah, Champion does a really good job on their kickoff coverage, making an exceptional first-level wave coming down the field, as we like to call it, for special teams kickoff. And that creates an effective line of defense where everybody's on the same level and the same wavelength, and it's unison.
Gaitan at quarterback, Hopper the running back. Everyone in tight now with Grindstaff and Lancaster, the 2 receivers in tight. They'll check the sideline.
We're probably going to see a run here from Pieper in this tight formation again.
No change from the sideline. Little flip to Lancaster. Got a couple blockers in front of him. That's been their most successful run, and that's the 3rd time they've done it with Lancaster.
So I guarantee it's not going to be the only time because, guys, there's an old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Amen to that.
And so that's going to be their success. We're going to see a lot more of that probably until Champion decides to stop it.
Gaitan to throw, near sideline. That's Lancaster again, and that's good enough for a first down.
Again, we're seeing some similar kind of play calls on both offenses with little spot routes and out routes. Quick game passes are going to be key to success in this game, and then having explosive plays too. So that quick game pass gets a couple yards. It's going to set them up for a first down.
Lancaster's had 4 carries. Actually, that's a reception, isn't it? Because it's a flip. So I'm thinking about how many rushes, but that is a pass reception.
Yes.
Gaitan to Hopper, going off tackle right. Has one man to beat, and he tracks him down. That's linebacker Roman Flugents, the junior with 72 tackles on the season. He gets him right at the line of scrimmage and no gain.
Yeah, they had a good scheme on that play, and I really liked watching that double team, what we call duo. So in that stretch play, they can have a duo or a double man block. Pieper had a good scheme, but the Champions just reading it really well on their defense.
That linebacker is getting there behind those blockers and making plays. 2-by-2 receivers now. Hopper, the lone back, behind Gaitan. 35 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Gaitan fakes it to Hopper. He picks up a blitzer. He's thrown it down the far sideline, and that intended for Lacombe, and it goes incomplete.
Yeah, for those that are watching and you're thinking, man, where was the quarterback throwing, or potentially, what's the receiver doing? Well, right here, he's just going with a one-on-one matchup. That receiver tried to bait that corner by giving him a little shake and bake, as we call it, and get by him on a vertical route, and it just didn't connect right. So they probably run it in practice really well, but sometimes it doesn't work in the game all the time.
3 receivers near, 2 to the far sideline as the running back, Hopper, is out in the formation as a receiver. So empty backfield. Final play. Well, they call another timeout as the play clock was running down. 27 seconds left in the quarter. Another timeout by Pieper. We'll take it with them. This is the Warriors Network. Welcome back to Pieper. 21-7. Chargers have blitzed the Warriors here in the first quarter, up by 2 scores. Pieper with the ball at their own 42 on 3rd and 10.
Let's see what they decide to do on this 3rd and long situation.
Same formation with 3 receivers near sideline, 2 to the far.
With all that time, you're probably going to have a tricky pass play here or something up your sleeve.
And then they check the sideline and they get the okay.
Okay.
Gaitan to throw. 4-man rush. He's got some space. Lets it go and completes it. That is Lancaster, who made the catch up near the 41-yard line of Champion. And that's good for a first down. It's not a...
Yeah, Isaiah just had to drill that one in there in order for that play to work, because the defender, 29 on Champion, was all over it.
He drove him down and then came back on a timing play.
Yeah, so
and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. So with the first quarter coming to an end, it's Champion 21, Pieper 7. We're back with the second quarter after this timeout on the Warriors Network.
Hey Pieper Nation, I'm Dr. Daniel San Martin, your neighborhood board-certified orthodontist. My family and I live here in Kinder Ranch, and I have been proudly building Confident Smiles since 2012. We're excited to say that our new office is now located on Borgfeld Road. At San Martin Orthodontics, I personally see every patient at every appointment, and I'm the only doctor you'll see throughout your entire treatment. If your family needs orthodontic care, we'd love to earn your trust with a complimentary consultation. We hope to see you soon, and go Warriors!
We're back at Pieper for the start of the second quarter. 21-7, Chargers on top. Pieper on the move. Moving left to right this time. Gaitan checks the sideline. The receivers are 2-by-2 with Hopper behind Gaitan.
Now they're in the 20 personnel, so it looks like they got a wing back there on the left.
You're right. Hopper has some room. Different blocking that time on 1st and 10.
Yeah, there they go. They pull up a wing back inside zone run, and they're just going to take a zone and block the biggest man or most dangerous threat. We call that an MDM block, right? And so that inside zone worked for them that time.
So now 2nd and a couple. So more manageable now. Gaitan fakes right, comes back left. I think that's Lancaster, and he got just engulfed by defenders that time.
Yeah.
With not much good blocking over there.
And that's a screenplay. That is definitely a 50-50 shot sometimes. And you hate to see that as an offensive coordinator, but screenplays are designed to set up where your offensive line are going to block for a quick 1 or 2 seconds, release off, and then pull out to where your receiver is so that they can make outside blocks. But it didn't work that time, and Champion picked up on it.
So 3rd and 4 from the 45. They'll check the sideline. Again, tight formation. It's something they've used a lot this year. And just run a lot of different things. Here's that flip. This is Lacombe going to the far sideline. He gets first down yardage for he's finally wrestled down. A good-looking run for the sophomore. Down at the bottom of his feet, I think that is the linebacker, Jackson Denham again.
Yeah, Piper's loving those sweep plays. See, they're running these outside sweep plays, trying to get to the edge. But number 8, obviously, he's Lancaster. He's making some outside pin blocks, and he's managing to create some holes in space.
Colsa also in on that tackle. This is a straight run off left tackle, but only about a yard for Mr. Hopper. Brady Hopper, the senior, with over 520 yards coming in, 7 touchdowns, but he hasn't been anywhere near the end zone so far running the ball, as he hasn't had a lot of chances to get much daylight.
Yeah, we've been seeing runs a lot lately with Pieper this drive for sure.
They'll fake it. Gaitan has pressure. He gets away from the first defender, then throws it late and gets it picked off. And this could go to the house. That is Flugents, the linebacker. And good help of getting up there. Gaitan did a nice job of slowing him down, and then Pursuit got him down at about the 19. But here in the opening minutes of the second quarter, this is Champion's chance to go up by 3 scores.
God, as a quarterback, it's just hard to watch because when you've got a free blitzer off the edge right there, there's no time for him to throw whatsoever. And he gets panicked. He makes a not-so-great decision, and then he throws it late, and he doesn't know where he's throwing it because he's in panic mode. And so for those watching, again, just understand that is hard for a quarterback to not have any time to throw, and he's a free run edge pressure.
And let me just compliment Gaitan, though, for – he's the only thing that saved Flugents from scoring because he slowed him down, and then an offensive lineman came down and made the play. So the ball is 1st and 10 at the 19 of Pieper. Champion with the ball. Navarrete with 2-by-2 receivers. His lone tailback. Now he's getting blitzed, and he goes down.
Pieper decided just to bring the house that time, and they said, let's kind of punch him back in the throat, and I guess
they brought 6 that time.
I guess it's Julian. He just said, I'm going down. I'm not taking this hit.
He did indeed. Brady Spencer, one of the extra blitzers. So now 2nd and about 16. They'll fake the handoff, hit a receiver. That is Dempsey. A good reception across the 15 to they'll mark it at the 11. So that brings up a 3rd down and short.
Quick little nice slant route there too. That can be super deadly if your defense is not careful, and Champion called that slant call perfectly at the right time.
Farias, and he gets first down yardage inside the 10 to the 8, for he's pushed back by a whole host of Warriors.
Yeah, that they've had a nice drive so far. What we've seen, Champions, man, they are very explosive very quickly. And Pieper kind of methodically, slowly slowed down the ball with their run game that last drive for them.
They fake the handoff. Now he's rolling out. Navarrete wants to throw, and he throws it away. Gives him 2nd and goal from the 8.
Yeah, smart choice. If you're thinking, again, if you're watching this game for the quarterback, that was a smart decision. Just throw it away. I mean, if you're getting pressure and you're out of the box, don't try to throw it late in the middle of the field or even into the end zone and get a little greedy, right? Don't let it get to you. Just live to play another down, as we called it as a former coach.
So now they check the sideline. Game clock at 8:35 in the 2nd. It's 21-7, Champion on top.
I'm thinking they're just going to try to run the ball here on 2nd down. We'll see.
Motion by the receiver. Comes back as a blocker on the edge. They fake the handoff. He's got some pressure, does Navarrete. Now he rolls back, finds his running back Farias, and he's into the end zone. And it's 27-7 with the extra point to come.
God, that was a little fancy footwork for sure. Some little twisteroo, and next thing you know, Champion made it something out of nothing. This was a play-action pass, and he was looking for somebody. So he ends up rolling out, and we just see that Julian makes a play and gets it to some guy who's open on his team and just happened to be in the right spot at the right time. So lovely play if you're Champion, but Piper's going to have to respond this next drive, and hopefully they can come off and pop off a big explosive play.
Carter Thompson's extra point is up, and it's good. It's 28-7. 8:25 to go in the 2nd quarter. We're back after this timeout on the Warriors Network.
Shipwreck on the mountain, Rubberneck and all the outlaws. It's who we want to be. Belly up and just fake it, and two-step over 80, so we can hope to be someone someday.
Back at Pieper as Champion will kick off yet again.
This has been a very fast game so far, what we've seen overall. And for those viewers watching, pretty enjoyable show, don't you think?
I think so. Carter Thompson will kick off right to left this time.
We'll probably see here that Champion's going to have that good line of defense, and Piper's hoping to score here.
The short kick fielded by Lancaster at about the 19. He gets out to the 31, 32, 33 before he's dragged down there where Pieper will start 1st and 10. It looks like the 32 is where they're going to spot him.
Yeah, he might have just run into somebody on that kickoff return. Maybe a guy missed a block or had a different blocking assignment in his head, and a little mumbo jumbo right there. But they'll be all right. Hopefully Piper's thinking we're going to score on this drive and run what works, guys. Let's stick to it.
Okay, we've got a change in quarterback. Chase Lyons is out. He's had at least 6 starts, pardon me. 101 of 163, 62%, 1552 on yardage.
Man, just can't connect right there.
Wow.
I mean, that ball just zipped out of his hands.
It did. So a new quarterback with 12 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Gaitan unable to make the offense go. They're trying their junior quarterback, Chase Lyons. 2-by-2 receivers on 2nd and 10. See what they come up with here. He wants to throw. Double clutches. Hits Grindstaff. And it's complete out past the 40. First down yardage to the 45 on a good connection that time from Lyons to Grindstaff.
Anything over
kind
the
of
middle.
double clutched
Yeah.
and then let it go strong right to his receiver going across the middle.
Anything over the middle's been working tonight too, like you just said. So across the middle, let's I guess if you're both Champion and Pieper, it's been successful, so they might stick to it.
Colsa, the safety on the tackle. Now 3-by-1 receiver set. Grindstaff asking his coaches for something. Ball is snapped inside handoff. This looks like Hopper. Gets a couple of yards up to the 48. So a gain of about 3 or 4. 49 they'll call it. 2nd and 6, but he was bottled up after that inside handoff from the
Yeah, it's more like a toss handoff is what it looked like. So toss sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Hopper again. Boy, he's hit the minute he gets the ball.
And I mean, back in the old school days, as you know, those that are watching used to think toss sweep used to be from under center, but with Pieper, they like to run that toss sweep on the sweep play and get the receiver some speed on the outside. And now they're trying to attack the middle. So good strategy use here as a coach, trying to hit the outside edge and then try to knock them upside the middle.
Lions wants to throw out to the edge. There's Grindstaff again. First down yardage for he's dragged out of bounds by safety Cool. But that's good first down yardage to the 34-yard line.
Beautiful job here, right? Just a little quick play fake and then throw to one of your best receivers. Give him a chance on an easy 5-yard out. That quick game is, again, very apparent by this Pieper offense.
So 2 receivers far, 1 to the near. They'll throw it to the tight end or the inside receiver. That's Grindstaff again. Another gain up to the 27 as he goes out of bounds. It'd be about 2nd and 3 as the ball spotted at the 27.
Similar play, similar concept, similar results, right? We're seeing the same thing. Quick little out route here and give the ball to your best guy. So maybe they'll throw it here again to him, and they might just based on this corner's alignment and this safety. So on this side, on our boundary, for those watching as a quarterback and former coach, you can see that there's a lot of field to play with down here.
His coverage guy is way up. Got a man in the middle. Incomplete. Nice pass, a little bit short.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets up. That's Hopper.
So the corner, I think, reads it here on this play, and he sits back on that out route, right?
Right.
And then the quarterback readjusts in what we call progression read. He goes to his next man over the middle seam. So this is awesome watching. So
3rd and 3 from the 27. Tight formation with both receivers in tight now. Across the middle, that's the big tight end.
That's the first pass we've seen out of that tight formation.
I shouldn't say tight end. He's a receiver. Cade Diamond, his 3rd catch of the year, but he's lined up like a tight end.
Yeah, and just mentioned that's the first pass we've seen out of that tight formation. So something new that champion defense is exposed to.
Right. Same formation again. Hopper straight up the middle. Had a little bit of room, but then it closed down. Their pursuit and their running to the ball has really been awesome tonight for them. Dylan O'Neill, one of the linemen, in on the play. Ball spotted at the the 19. So it's a gain of about 3, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and so that defensive line is taught gap alignment and pursuit. And so that champion defensive line and linebackers, they're really doing a good job of gap alignments tonight and pursuing to the ball quickly.
2-by-2 receivers, Hopper the back. Lions takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Now a man in the middle is Grindstaff, but he overthrew him.
Man, you know, you just hate to see that if you're Pieper, because you have a chance just to put it in the basket and score. And they've seen that play earlier tonight be very successful. The middle of the field has been open most of the night, too, with a too high look from the safeties. But you put yourself in a third and long situation now. So
3-by-1 now on the receivers. Lions checks the sideline. No change coming. Don't think so, at least. Now they do. Now they come up with a couple of different signs. Everybody sees it.
Watch this one-on-one down here.
Play clock's at 2 now. Takes the snap, wants to throw. Guy in the corner is Diamond, and he overthrows him.
And I'm sorry, but I was just kind of pointing out that watch that one-on-one matchup down here in the bottom of the bottom field or boundary side. But they decided to throw to their top guy, which is number 8. He's one of the biggest guys in the team, I think, right?
Well, I think that was to 80, the big guy who just caught the pass in the middle.
Yeah, that would be
Diamond.
Mr. Cade, yeah.
So Lacombe is the sophomore all-world receiver down here. They're going for it on 4th and 7, by the way, if you haven't seen that on the scoreboard.
Why wouldn't you?
I know you're down by 3 touchdowns, so you need to.
And you're in the red zone, so let's do it.
Needs 7 yards. Lions rolls to his right, near the sideline. A catch made by Lacombe, and that's good enough for a first down inside the 10. Coverage on the play by Warwick.
There's your comeback route right there, too. 15-yard route, and you're going to come back to the outside, turn to the outside as a receiver, and make it pursuit towards the sideline, and your quarterback just puts it right in the breadbasket.
We're tight again here. Everybody's in tight, and They call a timeout. Champion calls a timeout. 5:26 to go. It's 1st and goal from the 6. We'll keep this one here as, okay, it's 1st and goal from the 6. You're down 3 touchdowns, so you've got to score a touchdown. You got 4 chances to get it in from the 6th. They came out tight, didn't they, again?
Yes.
So
yes.
that has been, you've talked about this, that has been something they've done well most of the game. They've been productive out of it most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
They've run more. Now they're starting to pass out of it. What options do you give yourself here if you come out in it again?
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to really overcomplicate things here, especially because if you try to get too fancy, you try to be a little Houdini out there, it might backfire, and you might not have an opportunity to put another 7 points on the board and really put yourself in a successful chance. So maybe they stay in this tight formation and really see the success from earlier and stick to those plays that have proven to be statistically successful.
I don't know if the rest of you saw this, but Gaitan in that huddle with the coaches in the offense giving him his 2 cents worth, so he's still in the game mentally. We'll look to the sideline to see if there's any play change. Coaches indicate go for it. So 2-by-2 receivers really is where we're at with a lone tailback. A flip to Lacombe going far sideline. It's a foot race to the pylon, and Lacombe wins.
There's that toss sweep, like we said, right? Stay in that tight formation, stick to what was working, and the toss sweep has been working for them earlier, getting them positive yards all night. And so they liked what they saw, and they took a chance on it and said, all right, let's stick to what's working, and let's run it right now and let's go score. So good job, Pieper offense, and great play calls on that. Attacking the defense where it's needed. And for Champion, good job, too, on their end.
28-13 right now with the extra point to come from Lopez. The senior kicker missed only 1 all year. Snap a little bit behind Grindstaff that time, but he makes it. And it's a 2-score game, 28-14, 5:19 to go in the second quarter. Back after this timeout on the Warriors Network.
You're already flying, heaven's on the horizon, sun through the windshield is shining, painting everything gold. Life is all about timing, love is wild and blinding, every road is winding, so let the good times roll.
Well, the Warriors finally score after scoring the second touchdown of the game. Not even 3 minutes into the game, they score for the second time with 5 and some change. Another kickoff for Lopez. Takes the returner all the way to the end zone, and he says no thanks. That's Farias. And he doesn't get a return this time, so it comes out to the 25. So Caleb Farias is the running back who's come on now lately. 9 touchdowns under him for 675 yards, 8 yards a carry. He's also got a touchdown receiving, but we'll see who comes out at running back. Garcia got the earlier snaps.
Yeah, we could see Farias and Burgess really getting the ball again here in this drive with Champion. They've done an excellent job with Burgess kind of throwing over the top and giving Farias a chance to run. Because when you have a good pass game, you also have what? A good run game.
Navarrete with Garcia beside him. 3-by-1 receivers. Navarrete wants to throw to his running back, and it's tipped down. Knocked down. Who got it? Was it Potts? No, at 11. That's Brody Spencer.
Yeah,
the linebacker comes in on a blitz from the weak side and got a hand on the pass.
He timed it up just right because Bernie tried that same screen play or something similar that Pieper did earlier.
This is Garcia off right tackle, has some room. Oh, the corner comes up and closes nicely. I think that's Lopez.
Well, Bernie tried to get to the outside here with the stretch and get number 54 to kind of be that lead block and puller. But, man, we just can't get the block, and it looked like Burgess just couldn't hold that corner.
Burgess tried to get to the corner, Raja Lopez, but he made the play. So 3rd and long. Navarrete throwing down the middle. He's got a man. It's caught. That's Dempsey. That's a touchdown. The second time tonight he's thrown over the top to Dempsey.
Man,
and just like that, they're up 3 scores again.
We are seeing a gunfight tonight. They they just keep burning this secondary on Pieper with this post route over the top. It's like, well, and my question is what are you going to do to try to make adjustments here after halftime, or at least very soon? Because you got to stop this if you're Pieper. But if you're Champion, you're loving it, and you keep throwing this all night until they do stop it.
Right, no doubt. Thompson on for the extra point. It's 34-14. This will make it 35.
Well, credit to
snap good, the hold good, the kick is also good.
Apologies here. I was just going to say credit to the Boerne O-line for giving their quarterback a chance to throw it all the time tonight.
And it's not like he hasn't been getting pressure. They just haven't
got
there.
Right, yeah. I mean, we've seen a lot more of Piper's offensive line struggling to handle the blitzes. And this is crucial in a football game. So for those watching, just know that blitz pickups and offensive line arrangements and gap protection schemes are very, very critical to the success of your offense. And if you can't have a baseline front line to even hold the line, they call them tough in the trenches for a reason. Because, man, it is literally like war zone down there. And when you got guys blitzing left to right, I mean, it's something else. So I have major credit and respect to all those O-line out there. Shout out to y'all.
So Thompson on for another kickoff. 6th time he's kicked off, and we still got 4.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Unbelievable, the offensive onslaught they've put together here in the first half.
Yeah, I can only imagine tomorrow when they go into film how many check marks that coach is going to have for explosive plays, which an explosive play is statistically considered 20 yards plus. And this is going to be a fun one.
That's Lancaster. On the hash, has some space. Far sideline, the kicker to beat. Can he outrace him? And he gets tripped up at the last second. Would have had another kickoff return for a touchdown, but he takes it all the way to the 9-yard line. What a run back. Actually, that's Lacombe. I had him confused, Lancaster and Lacombe. That is Carson Lacombe with the... Or is it Lancaster? No, it's Lacombe. Pardon me.
It's all right.
And look at Carter Thompson. Just got a shoestring.
It's like like a shoestring, literally. I mean,
my goodness.
Wow. But what a response here, right? This is what you need. Like, this is what you need. If you're a coach for Pieper or fan or player, this is what you need when you're down 14-35. And so get a big-time explosive special teams play. Man, let's get the team hyped. So the morale is definitely going to be up on this side.
Little flip on the reverse. Nothing there. Great play by the defense that time.
Yeah, they wanted that toss sweep again that they scored on the last drive.
Ryder Flugents with the tackle.
Didn't work out, so they're flipping it off to one of their receivers, toss sweep, and it's just beat the man to the edge.
Yeah.
But they couldn't. Champion had the edge, and so when you can't get to the edge on a sweep, you start probably running inside or throwing over the top.
2-by-2 receivers. The middle of the field is open. Here's Hopper. He can't get past the defensive line though. That's a defensive end, Cade Vick, with another big play. He's been in on a number of big plays tonight.
And they just hand it off to Hopper on the inside here. Like I mentioned before, the sweep's not working. If the defense is sealing and maintaining edge pressure, let's run it up inside where they're not going to have pressure. But now Boerne's proving to kind of fill the gaps.
Piper's offensive line has not had its best half tonight. Lions back at quarterback with 3 receivers near, 1 to the far.
Look at your outside number 1 receiver at the top and at the bottom of the numbers here.
Lions wants to throw to the edge. Lacombe. I think he's just short of the end zone.
There's that. That's the call right there. You know, you're looking at it as a coach and quarterback. I knew they made that call to the bottom or the top of the numbers. They're just running an end zone fade here. Give it to your best man and let him go up and make a play.
So it is 4th and goal from the 1. Inside the 1 at the half-yard line. 15 on the play clock as they get the play in. Tight end on the right, tight end on the left, 2-by-1 receivers.
Wildcat formation now.
Hopper's going to run it himself straight up the middle, and he's got a touchdown.
Yeah, they just put
Wildcat formation.
They just put their running back right there in the backfield. That's called a wildcat, where your running back becomes the quarterback. And basically, best ball carrier just gets the ball to him quicker, and he finds the hole in the gap and makes the touchdown. Great job on their offense there. Man, we've seen a game so far.
And it's not
What
even
a
halftime
game.
yet. Yeah, you're right.
I've seen some blowouts, but this, like I said, this is a gunfight. This is going to be who can make the first mistake, essentially.
Extra point kick is up and good. We'll take a timeout. It's 35-21, a 2-touchdown lead for Champion. 2:26 to go in the second on the Warriors Network.
People hire realtors for many reasons. It could be they're sweet, they're funny, it's a new family member or friend that's getting into the business, they want to support them. At the end of the day though, until you get their house sold, it just doesn't matter.
We thought our house would take 3 to 4 weeks selling.
Our home sold in 2 days.
We had multiple offers within 24 hours. We were shocked. We did not expect that at all.
2 quick days.
We're back at Pieper after a 1-yard touchdown run on 4th and goal from the 1. Brady Hopper scores to make it 35-21. Champion up by 2 touchdowns. They get the ball back as Pieper kicks off for the second time in this quarter. Lopez's kick will travel to the end zone where Farias will let it go. And they'll start from the 25.
Situationally, we're looking at almost 2:26 left here, right, in the second quarter. So situationally, I'm thinking, all right, this is going to be either a fast-paced offense, moving the ball downfield, or we could see the coach decide to change approach and go slow to try and control the ball and really put them into half holding the ball as well. So
Pieper has only 1 timeout left, so it's not like if they get a couple of stops, they can stop the clock. But we'll see. 35-21, Champion on top with the ball. Navarrete hands it off. This is Farias. Oh, my gosh. He just got a first down. He got a run that was about a 3-yard run.
Turned it into
and
something
he turned
more.
it into 10 or 11 yards and a first down.
Yeah, early and even earlier in the season, Farias has been very physical in his run. This power play works beautifully with number 79 coming out to lead block for Farias. So we love to see those power plays that Champion's running.
They fake it to him this time, have a man in the middle, and there's a possible touchdown. Down the field he goes. That's Lopez, the only receiver we haven't called yet, and he just got a touchdown for Champion. 2 plays into this drive, an 11-yard run.
Wow.
Then from the 36.
You look at this cover 2 here. This guy completely beats the whole shot in the middle with a cover 2. There's no safety help. And the backside safety he made one move on him, and he's off to the races.
Well, he took a bad angle to start
Yeah.
with. He sees him coming at him, and he comes in instead of going over.
This is crazy because, Champion is picking apart this Pieper defense. And they've had more 1 play or 2 play almost pretty much for that one, like short play drives. I mean, as a coach, that's great. That's success. That's what you want. But, man, as a defensive coordinator, at least
The extra point.
you don't want that.
I think he missed it. So it is 41-21. We'll keep this here right now with 1:57 to go. This Dempsey had a touchdown. Burgess has a touchdown. Dempsey's got 2. Burgess has 1. Lopez got his first touchdown of the 3 major receivers. Farias had a touchdown on the kickoff return. And then he had an 8-yard TD reception.
Hey, are we able to run that playback by chance, that touchdown that Champion just scored?
Can you – yeah. Cole, can you run that touchdown?
Yeah. Look at this. So this cover 2, this is beautiful by design. Just a simple little quick slant into the middle. He gets into that hole. I mean,
yeah.
It's like, you know, when you're a coach or player, you understand that sometimes routes don't have to be perfect. And the thing is, with their offense and champions coaches and players understood that if they see something that they like, they're like, we don't care what the play is, we're going to take it. And that's probably what happened is I'm thinking the quarterback and receiver kind of knew instinctively that they're like, hey, you're running that right there, and we're going to hit that, and it's going to be wide open. It's a thing of beauty. I mean, it's just you can't describe it, you know, to people who don't play, who don't understand. But it's just when you're in sync like that. That's what I mean. Yeah, when you're in sync, the receiver and quarterback are in sync, and they understand the assignment of where the ball's going. That's where we're seeing Champion being very successful right now.
Thompson will kick off again for Champion. 41-21, a 20-point difference. Still a minute 57 to go. So Pieper, if they get it, this one's going to go out of bounds, isn't it? Yeah, so we'll get it at, what, the 35.
There you go. Pieper has a big chance to really capitalize on this special teams statistical setup here for them.
We all watch too much NFL and college football. Is this at the 35 or the 30? I don't, or is it where it went out of bounds?
It's going to be at the 30.
So it is at the 30.
Yes,
okay.
Sir. Yes. Oh man.
One day they'll all get the same rules, and we'll put,
yeah.
We won't have to guess.
I mean, it's practically like, what's Big Brother doing? Oh, I don't know. I think we'll do our own thing.
Yeah. So minute 57, no time off the clock. 2-by-2 receivers. This looks like Gaitan. No, it's Lyons. Slings it to his far receiver, which is Lancaster, I believe.
Yeah, Flugans just put some pressure on that quarterback for sure on that play. He's free off the edge, and as a quarterback, you got to get the ball out quick.
Another throw quick to Grindstaff. Bobbles it, catches it, gets out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Wrestled out of bounds there by Kolsa.
So when you're getting blitzed like this, we call these blitz beater throws. These are blitz beater quick game throws. They're not designed to go downfield. It's just, hey, get the receiver 5 yards down the field and turn around, and here's the ball.
So 3 receivers far side, 1 down here. Lyons checks to the sideline.
Seen a 4 down front from the Champion defense here, staying strong.
Low snap. Lyons gets it. Across the middle. Lancaster a little bit high. And Flugans got a hand on it.
Yeah, there he is.
Kind of a dangerous throw as there was a crowd of defenders around him, but it's 2nd and 10.
I mean, he just happened to be in the right zone at the right time, too, and uses athleticism to reach up and just bat the ball down. Safest play you can make as a defender, too, so nice job there.
So 2nd and 10, 2-by-2 receivers. Hopper, no, they throw it to Lancaster. He evades 1 tackler, then the rest of them get there. So it'll be 3rd and about 5 from midfield.
If you're watching right now and you're seeing kind of the tactical approach that's going on in the chess match. Oh, we just had a timeout here. But this tactical approach here on this play, Piper's going to take these quick game throws all night. Why? Well, let me tell you, Champion's running a cover 4 right now. And a cover 4 means that you have the 2 safeties and corners deep. So take anything underneath that's short game, and it's going to give you the opportunity to have some success in short yardage.
So there is a timeout. We're staying right here right now with a minute 15 to go. It'll be 3rd and 5 from midfield. This is a drive you've got to continue to run out the half. You can't give the ball back to Champion.
You cannot with their 1- and 2-play drives. I mean, there's a lot of games that you can go, well, I think I could take some risk here, you know, and be okay. Well, this isn't a game that you mess around with because, like I've mentioned earlier, it's a game of who's going to make the first mistake. And the first critical error that comes in maybe when it gets tight into the 4th quarter and we have a battle still, that could be the game. That could be the game-defining win and the game-changer play.
They've had a 1-play drive and a 2-play drive, and then another one, I can't remember how many plays it was. So 3rd and 5 for Pieper here. They need to get to the 45. Lyons with some pressure overthrows Grindstaff.
Just looked like they couldn't connect on that one too, man, because Grindstaff just was trying to reach out for the ball on a dig route coming across the middle of the field. We're seeing this quarterback, he's taking a drop into his progression. He sees his first options wide open, and he liked it, but he just couldn't make the throw.
Yeah, he couldn't get the ball down, kind of sailed on him a little bit.
It was just a little out in front, out of reach too, just a little bit. So
4th and 5 from midfield. Some motion now by Lancaster. They roll it this way. Everybody's covered up. He's got nowhere to throw it. Finally throws it late and completes it to Lacombe. First down at the 40.
well, at least they got some success there, and that's what you need in that kind of situation. You just need some success to get you a first down.
And compliments to Lacombe, or to Lyons. Grindstaff was in motion, and he was doing that short out. They covered it up right away, so he was patient enough to find it. Now to Grindstaff.
Yeah, we're seeing these short game passes just bam, 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 bam.
Out of bounds, stops the clock, a minute to go.
They are playing methodically and strategically here. Sorry. But this is every little match, every little chess play matters to Piper's offense right now, and if you can stop the clock, that is essential.
Lacombe by himself down here, 3 receivers to the top side. Hopper behind Lyons, the junior quarterback. Trying to put together a last-minute first half drive.
They're going to take a shot right
here. Fake it to Hopper. Out to the flat, and that one's picked off. An ill-advised pass. Flugents. Ryder Flugents, the freshman brother of Roman Flugents, who's a junior, comes up with the pick with 52 seconds to go.
He didn't read this smash concept right here. So what we're seeing is a smash concept is essentially where you could have it in a 3x1 set or a 2x2, and you have a receiver who's in the flat zone, the short 5-6 yard zone, who runs out, and then you have your second receiver run a corner route, which is 10, 12, 15 yards, aiming towards the corner of the sideline. So all of that talk here just to kind of quickly say that he didn't read it right and threw it right where the corner was kind of watching him.
Right. The corner was guarding the up guy, but he saw the ball come, so he took 2 steps back and picked it off.
Easy read for the corner, but
those guys are too close together, you could say.
Terrible outcome for the offensive Piper.
Hand off. Looks like Garcia will get about 5 before the defense stops him at the 44. A gain of 5 makes it 2nd and 5. Game clock continues to roll, almost identical to the play clock. They'll hurry up on 2nd and 5.
And it looks like they might be just trying to score quickly.
Pass over the middle. That's Burgess. That's good enough for a first down into Piper territory.
And they are going to...
Game clock at 28 and restarts on the chains. Navarrete fakes it to Garcia. Out to the flat. Burgess runs out of bounds inside the 40. Gets a shove from Spencer.
Yeah, Champions really, the reason why they're going fast here, they're trying to set themselves up for a field goal of success to put another 3 points on the board here, at least, or get a score.
Navarrete has some pressure. Left-hander getting chased. And finally lets go of it. It was almost caught and almost it was caught, wasn't it?
Oh.
That's Garcia.
Wow.
I thought it could have been picked off.
That's what I thought, too. I was looking and watching the play.
Here's the replay.
I mean,
that's Lopez.
Lopez makes a great read on the ball, too.
Yeah. So it's incomplete, they say. So 3 receivers near, 1 to the far.
Take a shot and
11 seconds
up.
to go.
Yep.
Navarrete with some pressure, escapes it. He has to throw long because he knows time's running out. Has a man right in front of him. He throws it down the field, and it's caught.
But we are out of time.
But time runs out.
Dang.
The thing you don't have that mental clock. 11 seconds when you start, and you scrambled so long that by the time you threw it and he caught it, time ran out. That was Owen Thornton, the tight end that caught it, I believe. So we've got timeout on the field. It's halftime. It is the Chargers of Boerne Champion 41, the Piper Warriors 21. We're back after the halftime festivities here on the Warriors Network.
We're out here to represent and honor the fallen firefighters and just first responders that lost their lives at both, the towers and the Pentagon event.
I think it's very important to honor all the people who have come before us to help our nation and just make America a better place for all of us, because even if they're not here, we can still honor their lives and give the honor that they deserve for what happened on 9/11. So when everyone walked up the stadium today, we all got a lanyard of different first responders' names to honor who they were. And so today we're gonna all go home and research a little bit more about our person to just learn a little bit more about the day that many of us weren't able to witness.
It's so special to see them doing this with us, and we can't do it without the support of the community and just the people around us keeping us going. Them out here walking with us and doing the climb with us is really special.
It is so crazy to think that I wore that my final game, my senior year.
I was in the science club, and I was a member of the first golf team at Canyon High School.
I'm proud to be alumni of Comal ISD because of the community and support that they give us. Teachers and coaches that poured into me gave me the confidence to come back and have those leadership skills to pour into these kids the way I was.
Being a graduate of Comal ISD has impacted my life just because of the connections I've made, and it makes me want to carry myself in a way that represents the district as a whole. I currently play football here at Trinity. I'm an accounting major. I'm a junior here.
The reason I decided to run for the board was I loved my experience in Comal. And when I realized that there was an opportunity to not only shape my own children's lives, but that of 30,000 children and 3,500 staff members to just grow greatness, to go out into the world to be better citizens for tomorrow. So it is a true passion of mine that Comal ISD continues to go that path.
It's really neat knowing that a lot of these girls grew up coming to watch, and even last year I had a girl that graduated and she had showed me pictures and film of her sitting in the stands when I played, and I thought that was super cool, and she's expressed to me how neat it is for her to play for me.
It set a foundation that has led me to create a very successful family insurance business and serve over 28 years in public office, both locally and at the state level.
Knowing that I'm part of a bigger family of an amazing group of individuals, and just going to school in San Antonio, I often run into more alumni of Comal ISD, and just getting the chance to talk to them and seeing their experiences and seeing where they are now is amazing.
Oh my goodness, it's tradition, it's pride. I think it's something that there's no better compliment than being raised here and then coming back to have your kids have a similar experience as my own. And while my heart is all Navy, you better believe you'll find me with my purple community cheering on those Warriors in the Friday night lights at the Coliseum.
Cougar spirit still lives in me, and when I went to Canyon High School, we were the only high school in the district. And now look at it. It's one of the largest, most prolific districts in the Central Texas area, both athletically and scholastically. And so I'm very proud of that.
Hey Piper Nation, I'm Dr. Daniel San Martin, your neighborhood board certified orthodontist. My family and I live here in Kinder Ranch, and I have been proudly building Confident Smiles since 2012. We're excited to say that our new office is now located on Borgfeld Road. At San Martin Orthodontics, I personally see every patient at every appointment, and I'm the only doctor you'll see throughout your entire treatment. If your family needs orthodontic care, we'd love to earn your trust with a complimentary consultation. We hope to see you soon, and go Warriors!
I think it's important to build relationships in school so that way students feel safe, heard, and respected. When school is a safe place for children, they are more eager and encouraged to learn.
Miss Kale, she's an amazing teacher. She makes the class so much more fun than it is because I'm strong in math, but I don't really like math classes, but she makes me want to try in math. And she makes me want to come to school and be in her class every day.
I'm just thankful that he is not afraid to ask questions. And I love that we can have a banter and be honest with one another. I just definitely think that building those relationships helps develop the trust with students, and just having somebody else other than their mom or dad or siblings. I want my room to be a safe place to tell me good things, sad things, whatever they're excited about. I love hearing their stories and getting to know them, because ultimately it's not just about math, it's about learning. But I want them to have fun. I want them to be excited to come to my room.
Miss Boucher, I had her for 6th period ELA. She was always so kind, and she was always really patient with people. And if you weren't there for a couple days, she wouldn't rush you to get your work done. She would give you time and help you do it. And she never yelled. She was just always very kind and patient.
The students are incredible. I have just completely fallen in love with teaching, and the students are a huge part of that. I think I look forward to seeing them every single day, just like some of them look forward to seeing me. So I think that's really special, and I don't take that lightly. I really appreciate them being excited to come to my class. I take pride in that for sure. Morgan is an incredible student. I remember last year I had her when she was in 6th grade, and every single day we would walk, whenever we would go pick up students from lunch, Morgan and I would walk together.
When you have somebody who's there for you and cares about you, it makes school more fun to go to and more exciting, and you can look forward to it.
I love Miss Namath because we both snort really laugh and we both love Taylor Swift. Her class is fun because we get to do lots of projects and activities.
It's so refreshing to have students like Emily in my class that are so eager and excited to be at school, because it makes me know that I'm doing the right thing in my job. We have a bond together that I know I'm going to remember her for the rest of my life, and she'll forever hold such a place in my heart as her 1st grade teacher. As much as I remember her, I hope she will remember me.
Are you sure you don't want to go to the movies, Abuela?
Mijo, I love you, but I prefer the classic movies. You go, have a good time.
What's this?
Just come with me.
Oh, ay, mijo. Your choice, abuela.
GVTC, connecting you.
You know, everyone's lifestyle inside is all connected through Wi-Fi. Your IoT devices, your TV, the streamers, the gamers. And we in Texas, we love being out in the backyard. We love extending, I think, what we do inside to the outside. Whether it's grilling, whether it's swimming, hanging out at night, listening to music, the outdoor Wi-Fi product really extends that Wi-Fi in your lifestyle to the outdoors. We think about connecting products like your security cameras that you can get through GVTC. Talk about your smart lights, your smart speakers. It's the she shed outside, right? For all the women who love to do projects outside, just the same as a workshop. Wherever you want to connect your Wi-Fi, it really is taking the best of the indoor premium Wi-Fi and extending it outdoors into whatever lifestyle that you have.
From Blanco to Bulverde, Boerne to New Braunfels, GVTC Local Lens is your connection to Hill Country happenings. 24 hours a day, tune into GVTC Channel 16 for local high school sports, community events, and original programming, brought to you with the power of GVTC. Tune in now for a unique view of your community through the GVTC Local Lens.
Are you sure you don't want to go to the movies, abuela?
Mijo, I love you, but I prefer the classic movies. You go, have a good time.
What's this?
Just come with me.
Oh, ay, mijo. Your choice, abuela.
GVTC, connecting you.
Gavin, appreciate you joining us again. I'm Chris Cooley. We're here from the GVTC Foundation, and we wanted to talk to you about the scholarship you applied for with us, the CTE, the Career and Technical Education Scholarship. Does that ring a bell?
Yes, sir.
Where did you find out about this scholarship from? How did you hear about it?
Actually, one of my friends texted it to me just because they knew I participated in the CTEs.
Well, let me tell you, that is a very good friend, because we're here to tell you you have won the 2025 GVTC Foundation $7,500 CTE scholarship. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. How are y'all doing today?
Good.
I think.
Well, sorry to call you down to the office. This is Chris Cooley, and we're here with the GVTC Foundation. We wanted to talk to you about the Ola Armstrong Scholarship that you applied for. Does that ring a bell?
Yes, sir.
I'm sure you've applied for quite a few, right? There's a lot of scholarships out there, but we're here to tell you that you are the recipient of the 2025 $15,000 Ola Armstrong Scholarship from the GVTC Foundation. Congratulations to you.
I couldn't be more proud. Thank you so much.
Well, hello, Riley. This is Chris Cooley here from the GVTC Foundation. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Well, sorry to catch you on the road.
No, you're good.
We looks like you're in trouble here. There's a lot of people here, but we've got some questions about your application. This is regarding our GVTC Foundation Richie T. Sorrells Scholarship.
Yes, sir.
Does that ring a bell?
Yes, sir, it does.
I'm sure you filled out a lot of applications. We see you're on the road. I know you're coming back from a school trip, so we'll jump right to it and tell you congratulations. You are the recipient of the 2025 GVTC Foundation $25,000 Richie T. Sorrells Scholarship. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I was not expecting this.
Well, I plan on going into graphic design at Texas State University, and hopefully afterwards being able to use that in my own career experience and hopefully start a business or work through a business, learning on that.
Well, I just want to start by saying thank you to the GVTC Foundation again for giving me this opportunity. It will go a long way in helping pay for college by covering just a chunk of my first semester or more. I'm planning to do something with math, not quite sure yet, but perhaps actuarial science, and this will definitely help further my education in that. So thank you very much again.
So this is going to go towards my education at Texas A&M University. I plan to major in animal science and pursue a career in veterinary medicine, whether that be through working in a vet clinic or product development and research. It's been a passion of mine for many, many years, and I plan to pursue that further in the future. I want to say thank you all so much for all that y'all do to support youth development in our community. It means so much to me and countless other youth, and it really encourages youth in our community, whether that by acknowledging their leadership, community service, and hard work. So I just want to say thank you for everything that y'all do to support youth in our community. It means so much to me and countless others.
Congratulations to all of you, to the students and to your parents as well. It's a big day for y'all, but it's also a really big day for all of us. As Richie mentioned, this is who we are. So I think for us, you know, what we do in the community and investing in the students, to have a day like this, to be able to come and see the faces, and see, and I know the people that get to award these, they get to see the real surprises when you guys get, which is great. I think they video that so we can see it too. But it's just a great day for all of us. And so glad y'all are here to all celebrate this together.
Pieper Dance Booster Club would like to thank our Warrior level sponsors, Joni's Dance Studio, North Park Mazda, Raul B. Rodriguez Law, and San Martin Orthodontics. Our success is a direct reflection of your dedication and investment in dance education at Pieper.
Gavin, appreciate you joining us again. I'm Chris Cooley. We're here from the GVTC Foundation, and we want to talk to you about the scholarship you applied for with us, the CTE, the Career and Technical Education Scholarship. Does that ring a bell?
Yes, sir.
Where did you find out about this scholarship from? How did you hear about it?
Actually, one of my friends texted it to me just because they knew I participated in the CTEs.
Well, let me tell you, that is a very good friend because we're here to tell you you have won the 2025 GVTC Foundation $7,500 CTE scholarship. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. How are y'all doing today?
Good.
I think.
Well, sorry to call you down to the office. This is Chris Cooley, and we're here with the GVTC Foundation. We wanted to talk to you about the Ola Armstrong Scholarship that you applied for. Does that ring a bell?
Yes, sir.
I'm sure you've applied for quite a few, right? There's a lot of scholarships out there, but we're here to tell you that you are the recipient of the 2025 $15,000 Ola Armstrong Scholarship from the GVTC Foundation. Congratulations to you.
I couldn't be more proud. Thank you so much.
Well, hello, Riley. This is Chris Cooley here from the GVTC Foundation. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Well, sorry to catch you on the road.
No, you're good.
We looks like you're in trouble here. There's a lot of people here, but we've got some questions about your application. This is regarding our GVTC Foundation Richie T. Sorrells Scholarship.
Yes, sir.
Does that ring a bell?
Yes, sir, it does.
I'm sure you filled out a lot of applications. We see you're on the road. I know you're coming back from a school trip, so we'll jump right to it and tell you congratulations. You are the recipient of the 2025 GVTC Foundation $25,000 Richie T. Sorrells Scholarship. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I was not expecting this.
Well, I plan on going into graphic design at Texas State University, and hopefully afterwards being able to use that in my own career experience and hopefully start a business or work through a business, learning on that.
Well, I just want to start by saying thank you to the GVTC Foundation again for giving me this opportunity. It will go a long way in helping pay for college by covering just a chunk of my first semester or more. I'm planning to do something with math, not quite sure yet, but perhaps actuarial science, and this will definitely help further my education in that. So thank you very much again.
So this is going to go towards my education at Texas A&M University. I plan to major in animal science and pursue a career in veterinary medicine, whether that be through working in a vet clinic or product development and research. It's been a passion of mine for many, many years, and I plan to pursue that further in the future. I want to say thank y'all so much for all that y'all do to support youth development in our community. It means so much to me and countless other youth, and it really encourages youth in our community, whether that by acknowledging their leadership, community service, and hard work. So I just want to say thank you for everything that y'all do to support youth in our community. It means so much to me and countless others.
Congratulations to all of you, to the students and to your parents as well. It's a big day for y'all, but it's also a really big day for all of us. As Richie mentioned, this is who we are. So I think for us, you know, what we can do in the community and investing in the students, to have a day like this, to be able to come and see the faces, and see, and I know the people that get to award these, they get to see the real surprises when you guys get it, which is great. I think they video that so we can see it too. But it's just a great day for all of us. And so glad y'all are here to all celebrate this together.
We're out here to represent and honor the fallen firefighters and just first responders that lost their lives at both, you know, the towers and the Pentagon event.
I think it's very important to honor all the people who have come before us to help our nation and just make America a better place for all of us, because even if they're not here, we can still honor their lives and like give the honor that they deserve for what happened on 9/11. So when everyone walked up the stadium today, we all got a lanyard of different first responders' names to honor who they were. And so today we're gonna all go home and research a little bit more about our person to just learn a little bit more about the day that many of us weren't able to witness.
It's so special to see them doing this with us, and we can't do it without the support of the community and just the people around us keeping us going. Them out here walking with us and doing the climb with us is really special.
It is so crazy to think that I wore that my final game, my senior year.
I was in the science club, and I was a member of the first golf team at Canyon High School.
I'm proud to be alumni of Comal ISD because of the community and support that they give us. Teachers and coaches that poured into me gave me the confidence to come back and have those leadership skills to pour into these kids the way I
Back at Pieper High School, same score on the scoreboard as we end halftime, 41-21, Champion on top, and Pieper kicks off to Champion to start the second half. So we've talked about a lot of things at halftime. One of the things is adjustments. What kind of adjustments will we see here in the second half?
I think what we're going to see, and I could be wrong, but as a former coach and player, I think we're going to see some adjustments that are going to be much needed to happen from Pieper's secondary. The first thing that they've got to do is make sure that they lock down that secondary, which is their safeties and corners, the back four defenders. They're essentially the last resort, as you call it. And one thing to note is that Champion has they've been kind of dicing up the cover two look all night. What they've been doing is attacking the center of the field where it's open in a cover two look, and their linebackers are too busy or worried about watching the quarterback run and threat or the running back to stop the run. But we're going to hopefully see some of that out of Pieper, and then maybe Champion can continue to out-scheme and plan their adjustments as well accordingly. But what they've been doing has been working so far. So for those watching at home, just understand that with all of these weaknesses being exposed on both sides, maybe Champion might stay consistent and continue to do what they do. And if Pieper can put a stop, then maybe they have a chance to come back.
Lopez's kick. This one a short one, only to about the 6. Farias brings it up the middle, avoids a couple attackers and gets to about the 27 before he's dragged down there by a host of defenders.
Yeah, he's just trying to fight to get the yards. It almost looked like he could have just broken it off maybe and regained his balance. And so Farias has definitely got that speed. So watch out this second half for those watching. He's going to really kind of pop off on some runs, maybe more tonight.
So Champion with the ball and a 20-point lead with just under 24 minutes to go here in the second half. And here comes their offense as the defense is waiting.
Champion continues to be in that 10 personnel set.
Okay, I don't know. There's a good stop by the defense that time. There's Springer.
Yep.
Leighton Springer, we talked about not seeing him much in the first half. This time he comes in and makes a big play. And that was a 33. It looks like a 3-3. And what is that, cover?
Right now they've got 3 high safeties, so they're dropping back an extra safety. Essentially, you can call it almost a cover 6 if you want it to. And in football terminology, what a cover 6 is playing another man deep. And so you can turn a linebacker into a safety, essentially, and play, basically 6-man deep in a way. So Piper's really trying to prevent any more deep passes. And I think where Boerne's going to go with this now is they're going to play the short game. Because if you're putting all your pressure deep back, play up short or take what the defense gives you.
Players calling their crowd. Here's Navarrete, wants to throw, has a man in the middle. Now he's going to scramble. Will they be able? And they do stop him in time for a 4th down stop.
Okay.
He slid late.
Yeah, and there's that scheming that you just asked me about earlier, right? Piper's making the change in their defense, really covering that deep middle of the field post. Champion wanted to come back to it here. He doesn't like what he sees, so he's forced to roll out, and then he's pressured. So great job by the defense on Piper's end, and if you're Champion, you're going, okay, we need to find what works and stick to it.
So 4th and 4, and here comes Carter Thompson, his first punt of the night, I believe. In fact, I'm pretty sure. 21 punts, a 29-yard average, so not real good, but here he goes. Piper, it looks like they're playing for the run back. The kick is up, it's high, and it's fair caught by Grindstaff at the 35-yard line. So Piper gets a stop on the initial possession by the Chargers, so they get an initial stop. They didn't get that many time in the first half, but they get a stop to start the second half. 2 minutes into the third quarter, now they get the ball back. Now what kind of adjustments offensively do they make?
Okay, I'm actually very curious here to see if they take a shot. And what I mean is taking a shot is we're going to take a shot on a long, deep ball down the field, maybe to try to stab the knife into the heart on this one for this drive.
Gaitan is back at quarterback. Fakes it to Hopper, wants to throw. Cross the middle into coverage, but a good catch by Lacombe, Carson Lacombe, and that's a nice pass out past the 50 to the 45 and a first down.
That's the shot I was talking about, right? We see that play action pass on the quarterback. He's got a lot of time to sit in the pocket and make a deep downfield throw for a big gain.
So the offensive line protected well that time. Now motion to have a 3-by-1. He's getting pressure now, wants to scramble, still wanted to throw and goes down. Gaitan has an injury, so he's not really wanting to take many shots. So that time he just slid down right near the line of scrimmage, so it's 2nd and 10 as the receivers were covered up.
Well, it can also be smart sometimes just to go down when you know you're about to get smacked.
Right, without a doubt.
Let's prevent the injuries even more so.
Heading for Grindstaff, near sideline. Pulled down, so that makes 3rd and 4 at the 41. Coverage by Flugents, the freshman, Ryder Flugents.
And I say that coming from personal experience, by the way.
39-yard line. Yes, I hear you. I hear you.
With a dislocated shoulder my senior year.
2-by-2 receivers. Hoppers. Up. He's out in motion. They throw a short pass again. This one to Lancaster. He obliterates the defender and then goes out of bounds inside the 30 for a first down gain again.
Here's what you're going to do with Piper. You're going to send on a 5-yard quick out. That quick game's working well for them. He's still wide open. Champions trying to defend the deep with that cover 4 look still. They haven't really changed their scheme for defense lately, but on that play it worked really well, and Lancaster out-physicaled the defender there.
Jaden Davis was the corner there. Here's nice pass breakup. Jaden Davis was the defender that Lancaster ran through last time. This time we have a pass where the defense was in front. Good come-off help. That's Davis that came and knocked it down from Lancaster.
They just told their receiver, you're going to run up the seam. The seam is close to the yard markings there, the hash marks, and that's what we call a seam play. So, looks like we have a player down. I'm sorry.
We do. One of the defensive players, it looks like, and there's timeout on the field, so we'll take it with him. 8:33 to go, 41-21, champion on top on the Warriors Network.
You're already flying, heaven's on the horizon, sun through the windshield is shining, painting everything gold. Life is all about timing, love is wild and blinding, every road is winding, so let the good times roll.
We're back at Pieper on 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. The ball at the 29. 2-by-2 receivers. Hopper beside Gaitan. Gets the handoff. Up the middle he goes. He'll get about 5, maybe more, as he runs into the second level before he's brought down by Denman, one of the linebackers.
Good call there by Pieper offense. Boerne's running a little cover 3 now, so they're going to keep one defender extra down on that run game, just so y'all know.
2-by-2 receivers on 2nd and 4. Slings it over the middle, has a completed pass to Lancaster, who fights all the way to the end zone, I think.
They're going to call him short.
I think he was on, I thought he was on top of the defender.
That's what I thought,
But the ball at the 1, it's 1st and goal.
So he catches it over the middle of the field here.
Gaitan comes off, and they're going to go Wildcat with Hopper. So Hopper's going to take a direct snap. Offensive line will push forward. He'll spin into the end zone and get a touchdown.
Wow, just muscled his way in there, right?
Brady Hopper gets another touchdown. And all of a sudden, Pieper has some momentum.
Well, they're going to run that Wildcat especially, so folks be expecting Pieper to especially run Wildcat when they get close into the end zone within 5, 2, 3 yards. And so it works. Give one of your best athletes the ball, put it in the hands quick, and just let them find a hole and gap and go score.
Grindstaff the holder, Lopez the kicker. Kick is up, and it's good. So 41-28. 7:48 to go in the quarter. Back after this timeout on the Warriors Network. So Pieper will come back and kick it off again. We just did this to start the half. 7:48 to go in the third quarter. It is 41-28, so 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points puts you ahead because they missed an extra point on their final touchdown.
And that drive was critical, I think, for those watching to see the different schemes and adjustments that Pieper definitely made. So if you're watching at home, just understand that these coaches are working hard on both sides. And when you come out after halftime and make a statement like that and just drive it right on, and score on your first possession and stop them on defense, I mean, that's a huge, huge, huge momentum there.
We'll see if they come back to that defense that we saw on the first drive that forced the 3 and out. Yes, they are. Champion 2-by-1. Oh, the tight end jumped. Tight end jumped. There's 5 more yards against the Chargers.
That's a false start there for the offense.
That's the first. Is that the first penalty we've seen tonight?
Yes, I believe so.
I think it is.
And that's Champion's first penalty as well.
Well, I think it's the first penalty altogether.
Yeah.
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 So the 5-yard makes it 1st and 15 from the 20 now after the touchback on the kickoff. They hand it off. This is Garcia. He's got room on the far sideline, and he's going to run for a 15-yard first down.
I can definitely tell you that.
No, he's only got 14 yards, so he's a yard shy.
I can definitely tell you the running backs for Champion have some real good speed, both Farias and Garcia. They watching them earlier this season, it's been a real pleasure.
We've got a player down on the field, and that is a Pieper Warrior, so we'll take a timeout. As a 7:42 to go in the third, there's timeout on the field on the Warriors Network.
People hire realtors for many reasons. It could be they're sweet, they're funny, you know, it's a new family member or friend that's getting into the business and they want to support them. At the end of the day though, until you get their house sold, it just doesn't matter.
We thought our house would take 3 to 4 weeks selling.
Our home sold in 2 days.
We had multiple offers within 24 hours. We were shocked. We did not expect that at all.
2 quick days.
We're back. Leighton Springer is the Warrior that was down on the sideline, and he's walking between a couple of trainers off to the near sideline, the Warrior sideline. Looks like he got shook up again. So the Warriors will go without him here, as it's 2nd and 1 after the 14-yard run by Zachary Garcia. He gets it again. Oh my gosh, there he goes across midfield to the 40, inside the 40 to the 39. He falls forward. As it's brought down on a long run again.
Let the man do the work, right? Number 1, Garcia has some speed. Let him do some work. Here they call a timeout, but man, if Piper's going to play that pass covering defense, cover 6 look, oh gosh, we got another guy down. Pardon me here.
Is that another Warrior?
Another Warrior, number 7, I think.
Well, let's see how quickly he gets up. Springer's back out on the field.
Well, as I was saying earlier, just to kind of summarize, Piper's been playing that pass coverage defense, so Champion took an opportunity and run it. Right? Yeah, take what the defense gives you. If you are outnumbered on the defensive line, then run the ball.
And they ran it successfully. That's Aiden Rice shook up. He'll walk on his own power, as Springer did on his own power off the field. All the trainers will walk behind him as he's in a hurry to get to the near sideline. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Champion at the 39-yard line of Pieper. Garcia stays at tailback. Navarrete the quarterback.
They've got a tight end in the game now.
Garcia tries to cut it back. I'm telling you, that looked bogged up, and he still got 3 yards up to the 36.
Well, that play right there is specifically designed. I mean, it's beautiful. You're going to run it to the tight end, so they're getting duo blocks, which means double blocks here on that right side with their tight end number 0. So Champion is obviously
that's Burgess. He's a
Burgess.
Yeah, he's a wide receiver.
Yeah, but he's
playing
him
like a tight
end now. So they're playing him as a tight end to get more run block.
That time Garcia was snuffed.
And again, Piper's going to prevent the pass, and Champion's going to run what the weakness is. And as a coach, they're running the ball. If you're going to play pass coverage, then we'll run the ball.
So now they've got 4 receivers in there, 3 by 1. Garcia still the tailback. Little chess game going on. They rush 4. Flush Navarrete. He's got a man open. That's Dempsey. He's still on his feet. Finally tackled across the 25 to about the 22 or 21, and another first down for the Chargers.
Sometimes it kind of feels like it's watching school ball. I mean, they're just making so many completions, but Champion knows what they're doing, and they're scheming very well, and the coach is making great calls on offense. So I can't complain there.
Garcia again up the middle. Tackled by Spencer. Inside the 20 to the 19, so a gain of 4. It's 2nd and 6.
So one thing, do you notice how they're starting to slow the game down a little bit too, right? This is a methodical chess match for sure.
Another handoff to Springer up the middle. Got hit inside, then kept his feet up near a first down, but I think he's only at the 14. He's got to get to just inside the 13 for a first down. So 3rd and 2, we'll say the 11 for a first down.
And for those
or the 12.
for those watching, just understand that Champion is really trying to slow down that ball game and control the ball, hold on to it, and take the most time off the clock.
Well, they've got the lead. Here's Garcia again. Gets tracked down in the backfield. What a play. That's the big man, Tyler Wells. What a play. Slow him down. He got a yard, so it's 4th and 1. They're going to send the kicker in.
He just beat the puller. That's what happened there. The defensive lineman, I mean, he was basically untouched, and the puller was just slow getting around, and he outran the pulling guard. So there you go.
Carter Thompson, a senior, missed 3 extra points this season. He's 3 for 4 on field goals. His longest is 41. This will be a 30-yard field goal try from the near hash. Snap is high, brought down, kick is up. It looks good, and it is good. So a field goal makes it 44-28. A 16-point lead. And Champion will have to kick off again. We'll take a timeout, a quick one here on the Warriors Network.
Intuitive.
We're back where Pieper will receive the kickoff from Champion here as they have taken a 16-point lead. 4:44 to go in the too many fours on that scoreboard. 4-4-4, 44-28. 5 fours, that's impossible in poker, but I'm just kidding. 4:44 to go, 44-28. 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversion lead. The kickoff by Thompson's really short this time. Picked up and on the near sideline goes Lancaster. Finally wrestled out of bounds it looked like, but he's at the 41 or 42 or 40, well, they call him the 44. So good field position for Pieper to come out of this one.
Yeah, and what we're going to see, guys, for those watching, Pieper is going to make every chance to try and strike downfield as fast as they can. So I would expect some big explosive plays or attempts to be made here, some trickery, maybe something up their sleeve that the coaches crafted up in the halftime in that locker room. So Champion's going to try to be methodical and control it here.
They'll look to the sideline on a tight formation. 2-by-2. Hopper to the right of Gaitan. Little flip inside handoff. Lacombe, not much room, falls forward, barely, doesn't get to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
loses a yard. Those plays are not working, and they have it for a couple of times now.
Yeah, I mean, you made it. So these little toss sweep plays that they're trying to get to the edge, and Pieper wants to get to the outside, but if he can't, he's got to find a gap in the inside, and I think Flugens just makes a good read, and he's really up virtually untouched. So in that case, they make a good stop.
So motion brings 4 receivers out to this side. Hopper actually blocking. Down the field, he's got a wide open man. It's Grindstaff. He's got one man to beat as he stays on the sideline and avoids the tackler and gets into the end zone. What a play by Andrew Grindstaff, his 4th touchdown of the year.
What a play here. My goodness, going back to see this, just a little rollout play, has plenty of time in the pocket, makes a good throw to his receiver, and essentially the corner just did not see him. We can't see it in that replay there, but from what I saw, I mean, he just shake and baked right past the corner, and I don't think that there was any communication with the safeties across the field trying to communicate, hey, he's wide open.
They go for 2 and make it. They complete it to Diamond. Cade Diamond, the sophomore, gets the 2-point conversion, and it's 36 to 44 to 36. It's an 8-point game.
Is this Pieper trying to recreate the old Tebow play right here,
yeah,
as they call it? So for those that don't know the old Tebow play, there's a guy named Tim Tebow back in the earlier 2010s, right?
Yeah.
2008, 2007, and The Florida Gators went to the national championship, and basically to help win the game, I think, or was it Kentucky? One of those two. But anyways, long story short, they're doing some great adjustments.
Jump pass, if you will.
The jump pass, and they're making some great adjustments right now.
So Pieper was down 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions. They've got a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, so it's an 8-point game. Still almost 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, 44-36. The field goal helped Champion, but they really needed a touchdown to separate, and they didn't get it.
Yeah.
So now the Warriors kick it off.
Pieper striking fast, I guess, as Warriors would in a gladiator rink, just like we saw at the beginning of the game here.
Logan Lopez. Farias. He fumbled. The ball's loose at the 10. I think he got to it. Farias got to it first, but they're going to have the ball at the 12 on a big mistake by the return men of Champion.
God, that's tough. You don't want that if you're. Oof.
That ball went right off his chest.
Yeah, and for any coach, I mean, it's like you're screaming like, get the ball. I mean, nobody wants to have that happen and be put in a bind situation where you give the other team the ball at the 12-yard line.
If he lets it fly, it goes into the end zone, in my opinion. So
right. I mean, that's better. And
that's a tough. Out to 25. Now you're at the 12. 1st and 10. One receiver wide on either side. They hand it off. This is Farias. He's going to carry a couple of defenders and get 5 or 6 yards on first down. And somebody's down on the field or some reason the officials stopped the clock. Oh, somebody lost their helmet. Raja Lopez lost his helmet, so he's got to come out. So now they've got 2 receivers near, one to the far side on 2nd and 4 from the 18.
Be expecting a lot of run game from this Champion offense here.
This is, again, Farias. Looks like he's got a first down run out near the 23.
Yep, slow and methodical, just as I had predicted. So for those at home, just understand that Champion is controlling the clock by running the ball here. They're just trying to keep the time running as long as they can, run out the clock so that Pieper doesn't have a chance to score quickly.
Game clock goes under 3 minutes as he hands it to Farias again. Gets good blocking, but a nice one-on-one tackle. Good job that time by the inside linebacker. That's Norsworthy.
Yep. So they just try to get good push on the low lines, pinning the blocks inside, and they get a good push and a good wall. But Farias just can't break off that one guy that just made a great tackle.
But he gets 4 at 2nd and 6. You'll take that 4 yards on a first down run. They hand it to him again. Gets outside, avoids a couple of tacklers, but the third guy gets him. And that's Raja Lopez.
Man, great pursuit angles by the defense on Pieper.
3 different guys. 2 hit him. He wouldn't go down. 1, 2. Then Davis said, no thanks. He's down.
Yep, they just closed the gap there on that.
Right.
They read the run play, and they know it's coming, so they're closing down. They're filling the gaps and making their pursuit angles count.
Navarrete wants to throw. Looks to the flat, not there. Looks near sideline, nothing there. Somebody comes back and can't catch the ball. That is Dempsey, and he couldn't hold on to it, so it's 4th and 6 from the 28. They'll have to punt.
Champion just couldn't complete. They wanted that comeback route right here on that towards that sideline again, like they ran earlier. So they just can't connect. And again, Pieper's expecting all of this to be happening. I mean, they saw it earlier already thrown and completed, so they're playing a little more pressure, but they are playing a little more pass-aggressive defense.
They're setting up for a return again from Thompson. High snap. He has to go back and get it. He gets it. Nice kick, though. This guy averages only 30 yards a kick. That was an excellent kick.
Fantastic, right? Good boot downfield.
Gosh, it was 48 yards. Fair caught at the 27
and think
by
about
Pieper.
Think about this. If he didn't catch it and that happened to just turn over and roll closer.
It'd be inside the 5. Yeah.
And if you're any special teams coach or coach on the football team or fan, you got to love that.
When Brad and I talk, when we work together, we're always talking about you got to catch that punt. give your offense a chance.
Yes, because that makes the offense coming out, if it was closer to they were backed up to the end zone, it makes it tougher.
3-by-1 wide receiver set. Diamond the only receiver on the far sideline. Hopper beside Gaitan.
Thinking tall receiver matchup.
Hopper up the middle. Had a little bit of space, then he got shut down. Give him a couple of yards to the 29.
So I want, for the viewers and for those watching, just pay attention. Again, they're running the ball here. Their coach is trying to set up something, I feel, and I think Pieper knows what they're doing, obviously, and their coaches have an understanding. But watch the matchup between number 80 up top over the course of this drive and see if they don't throw it one-on-one to that small corner.
3-by-1 again. Hopper in the middle. He's open. He throws it to the far sideline. It's picked off. Another interception, this time of Gaitan. This is Owen Cool, the junior safety.
Yeah, they just tried to hole shot this right here. If we can go back and see that replay real quick. Just to show those.
Owen Cole, the junior safety, with his second interception of the season.
Yeah, and great read by the defender there, Cole. He read it perfectly on the quarterback and timed it right. But when Pieper was throwing, he's going for that big, tall receiver trying to hit the hole shot.
So now Champion has the ball at the 33-yard line of Pieper. So great field position for them. 3-by-1 receivers. He wants to throw. Has a man across the middle. And I think that's Dempsey. No, that is Burgess, yes. And he's got a first down inside the 20 at the 17. So a gain of 16 yards and a first down. Here they go quickly again. 3-by-1 receivers. Navarrete wants to throw across the middle. That's Dempsey. Spins away from one defender, then gets planted at about the 10 or the 9.
That concept right there is great shallow concept where they bring the receiver across the field on a shallow route underneath 5 yards. Essentially gives the quarterback an opportunity where the other 3 receivers on play side are all going to run deep and leaves that guy wide open with nobody covering him. So I really like those kind of plays and the designation of where the ball's going there.
There's a penalty. I didn't see him. That's a personal foul?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that one either.
Shot block maybe.
Yeah. For those watching, I apologize.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. 3-by-1 from the 32. Hand off to the slot receiver. And they're calling it incomplete, so it'll be third down.
And long to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Champion tried to hit that quick slant on that play, but they need a little bit more than that. And they were trying to get some yards, but they need a little more than that to get a first down at least, or a touchdown.
Empty backfield. They need to get to the 7 for a first down. He's got 3 receivers.
Screen.
That's a screen to Garcia, who's scrambling his best way up to the 20, so maybe another field goal try on 4th and 13.
And again, screens work really, really well when a defense is heavy on blitzing. Because if your entire defensive linebackers and secondaries blitzing, then you can throw a screen and he's wide open. That leaves a lot of room.
They've got to let the quarter in, don't they? Yeah, they're
gonna. Yeah, they're gonna let the quarter in.
So that'll be the end of the third quarter. Champion ahead, 44-36, a one-score game, but they're knocking on the door. 4th down from the 21 of Pieper when we come back on the Warriors Network.
Hey Pieper Nation, I'm Dr. Daniel San Martin, your neighborhood board-certified orthodontist. My family and I live here in Kinder Ranch, and I have been proudly building Confident Smiles since 2012. We're excited to say that our new office is now located on Borgfeld Road. At San Martin Orthodontics, I personally see every patient at every appointment, and I'm the only doctor you'll see throughout your entire treatment. If your family needs orthodontic care, we'd love to earn your trust with a complimentary consultation. We hope to see you soon, and go Warriors!
It's just like football. One guy goes out of play, the next guy comes in, and they're ready to go.
They had to work as a team, which is part of their name. It's Team SRAM.
The goal is really to come out of the experience with meeting your goal, which is selling the house for the most money, and having that lifelong relationship that gives value to both of us.
We're back to start the fourth quarter. Concepts, tell me about what you're thinking.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier when we were talking that Champion is still doing what they are able to do and what they want to do essentially on their offense. And Piper's defense has made some adjustments, so they're definitely playing a chess match here. But what I'm seeing is this. Understand, as a coach, we call these bullet in the holsters, okay? It's plays that are in your playbook that you can run at any point and that you have installed through the year. And they're like backup plays. So if your main plays aren't working, you have that extra bullet in the holster to have some success against a particular scheme. And that's exactly what Champion's doing.
So it's 3rd and 13, 3rd and 14. Pressure on Navarrete. He's going to run it. And he's got a first down. And no, he doesn't maybe. They slid down at the 8, so he's going to be a yard shy of a first down. But the clock will continue to run, and that's what their biggest asset is, that clock running.
Yeah, he felt some pressure there, so he just felt the need to probably tuck the ball and run, and he made a good decision. I mean, in all honesty, get your team as close as you can to the end zone.
So it's 4th and 1 from the 8. They need to get to the 7. Garcia's the running back. He's going to run it himself. He gets a block from Garcia, slides down, gets hit. And he's down at the 6. That's good enough for a first down. It's 1st and goal from the 6 now.
So the first play they run, or sorry, on that 4th down play, they run a sweep with the quarterback sweep. Now they may run inside, so maybe expecting an inside run, trying to catch the defense off guard to edge pressure or throw the ball up.
Rolling out, he's got some receivers. They're both covered well. In the back of the end zone, though, he found someone, and that looks like a touchdown for Champion.
Nice throw there, too. I mean, he zipped it right in between two defenders on the run. Look at that. Pew! Just absolute.
That's the tight end, Owen Thornton. His 2nd touchdown of the year.
I mean, again, I just love, say it's a thing of beauty, because I love seeing success of players and athletes like that.
Sure.
But that play was just, as a quarterback, you know, you're throwing off the back foot and zipping it between two defenders. That's where all those practice hours come into play, for sure. Because you can't just make that throw on an everyday basis without practice.
Extra point is up, and it's good. So 51-36. 15-point lead, right?
Yeah.
10:49 to go in the game. We're back after this 30-second timeout on the Warriors Network.
Shipwreck on the mountain, rubbernecking all the outlaws. It's who we wanna be. Belly up and just fake it, and two-step overrated, so we can hope to be someone someday.
We're back at Pieper, where Champion will kick off again after the pass from Navarrete to Thornton. This is Thompson to kick it off. It should be short again because they've all been short. This one fielded by Lancaster at the 17. Goes up the numbers, wrestled down at about the 30. So we've been limited between 10 and 15 yard returns on kickoffs because they're short and high, and their coverage has been really good tonight.
All strategic. That's exactly what these coaches are doing when they scheme each week for special teams, and they have special teams meetings and practice. All those hours, guys, understand that it can change from week to week, but for this week, they decided to have short pooch kick it, pooch kick it up in the air and have great coverage.
2-by-2 receivers on 1st and 10 from the 30. Gaitan to throw to the edge. Lancaster turns it up, gets tackled. Nice play by Colsa, but still a gain of about 6 to the 36, where it's 2nd down and 4.
Quarterback just takes a quick 1-2 punch step, gets it right to one of his best receivers on a quick out. That's what they've been working all night, so expect way more from Pieper to continue to run the short game.
Still 2-by-2 receivers. The fake to Hopper. Gaitan wants to throw. Has a man in the middle. It's Lacombe. Uncatchable ball. I almost looked like to me he gave up on it when he cut it, when he looked.
Yeah, it looks that way, but watching the receiver Lacombe there, he pretty much just got blocked by the safety. I mean, the safety didn't actually block him, but he was in the way.
He got in the way.
He got in the way, and the body in the way, and the safety threw up his hands to make sure that he didn't get flagged.
And remember, Carson Lacombe has a cast on his right hand. Here comes a blitz on a flip, and they've got that one shut down. Jackson Denman blitzed from the right side along with his defensive lineman and put an end to that run.
Constant adjustments being made, even play-by-play like this. Piper's been having success on that sweep.
Yeah, and it's 4th down and about 8. Offense stays on the field with 9:50 to go on a running 4th quarter clock, down by 2 scores.
So for Pieper, I think you say, nope, we're not going back to that sweep because Champion found a way to stop it. Take a look at down the field down here, this one-on-one matchup on the bottom half. Number 10, that corner's far off. That quarterback may be thinking throw it there.
Got to cross the middle. Lancaster makes a catch for a 1st down across the 45 to the 48. 1st and 10 Pieper. Good play that time by Gaitan to find him coming across. He is the inside receiver of the 3 on the right, and good pass play for a connection and a 1st down on 4th down.
Yeah, even if you don't go to number 10 down here with that corner playing way off, they have designed pass plays that are schemed well.
Had him again in the middle. Now he's got to get rid of the ball late. I think that's Hopper. It is, but he's brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and we can't, if you're Pieper right here, you have 8 minutes basically left in this 4th quarter, okay? You're down by 2 touchdowns, right? Okay, and you could go for a 2. You should probably attempt a 2, honestly, if you want to win the game.
He's got pressure off the edge. Gaitan goes down, and that is a sack on 2nd down and 10.
So for this, and I want to bring you into this conversation too, now you're in a 3rd and long situation. There's a lot of pressure for this drive right here, how critical this drive is. Because if you can't convert this drive into a touchdown, that's 2 touchdowns in 8 minutes, and how slow Champion can run the clock out.
Right. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. It's 3rd and about 23. Gaitan wants to throw. Far sideline. It goes up. It's a jump ball, and their defensive back knocks it down.
Piper's just deciding to take a shot on that one. They're hoping that they can just, make a chance, make something happen. And so we see that, again, one-on-one, just go route mentality. Throw it up to your best receiver.
That's Lacombe, and Cole was right there waiting for him. The cornerback passed him off, and now the Warriors will have to punt on 4th and 23. They've got the bunt team out.
And you know what's surprising is, like, the first 2 drives, Pieper was gashing them.
Right.
Pieper was gashing the Champion defense, and now Champion's made a strong response here.
The punt by Norsworthy will hit and roll. Now inside the 20. It'll end up at about the 18, it looks like, and that's where Champion will start 1st and 10 with 7:57 to go in the 4th quarter. We'll keep it here on the change of possession as their offense will now come out. And as Christian keeps saying, their job is to run the clock by running the ball.
So we'll see a lot more of that. Again, Champion just wants to chew clock, right? And go home and take a dub under their belt, or a victory as we call it.
So from the 18-yard line, here comes their offense. Again, standings in District 13-5-8. Smithson Valley first place 6-0. Pieper 5-1. New Braunfels and Champion both 4-2. All four teams are destined for the playoffs. Just where will they be? This win. Here comes a blitz off the edge. Navarrete chased by Norseworthy. Now the defensive line gets there. That's Potts. And they sack Navarrete for the first time in a while.
Yeah, and that play is a screen here. So he's looking for his running back screen, and it doesn't look like Farias got to where he needed to be. He got caught up with the offensive line, and the blitz caught up to the quarterback. So that didn't work out the way Champion wanted.
So 2nd and 14, 14. They need to get to the 28 for a first down. Navarrete to throw across the middle, a crosser. That is Dempsey, shoved out of bounds at the 25.
Yep, and that play
brings up 3rd and 3.
That's that shallow play again that we're seeing Champion through earlier across the field. Get the ball to one of your best receivers, and he's really, even if he breaks a big play, the object is to get positive yards off that. So that's exactly what they wanted.
There's a reverse from the receiver Dempsey. He gets first down yardage to the 30.
Both of these teams love that toss sweep tonight, both Champion and Pieper. And so one thing as a coach, if you want to note this, and for those watching that don't know, if you can get the outside edge open, take advantage of it.
Farias with the handoff, breaks a couple of tackles, gets 5, 6, 7 yards, 8, 9 yards, 8 yards. Ah, my gosh, he just keeps falling forward and keeps moving forward. He is a good running back who keeps chewing up the defense.
Would it be proper to say that he looks like a little bit of a bowling ball out there, just kind of bouncing off pinballs or whatever, or the?
But he's powerful too, man. He's making people miss by being stronger than them.
He's strong, yeah. He's knocking down all the pins for sure.
2nd and 1 from the 39, and the clock continues to roll. Now at 6:15, play clock at 10. Navarrete looks over the defense. 2 receivers far, 1 near. Farias takes the handoff. Looked like he was going to fall down. He's got the first down. He's out near midfield before he's finally tackled.
And credit to Farias' strength here, like we've seen all night, and you've been talking about how he just gets so many yards after carry. Look at the way that this play is designed. So we've got duo blocking.
He stumbled right off the start.
Yeah, and then once he makes contact, he's not going down. Guys, and understand, that is what the weight room does for football players. The weight room is a critical component in the offseason, and he's put in the work to be stronger than the other players for sure.
Oling and Rice were the 2 players that got to him and helped bring him down. At midfield, it's 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Again, Farias, right up the middle, spun around. Good work by him. First hit was by Miles Austin, then some others helped. He gets 5 yards at 2nd and 5.
Just keep giving it to the guy who's going to feed the machine, man.
Right.
He's making positive yards every play. Feed the machine.
They're rotating defensive linemen now. Potts is back in. Play clock at 15, game clock at 4:55.
And if you're Piper's defense, you're probably going to want to start seeing some blitzing more or less here to try and stop that run game and prevent the clock from being ran out too much.
Champion's going to call a timeout. We're going to keep it here with 4:39 to go. Let's just look at this in all honesty. 4:39 to go. They have to stop this drive right here and try to get the ball back to have any chance in this game.
Yes, there's always a chance. And
right.
And if for anyone that thinks that, yes, the team morale could be down for Pieper. Yes. But if you are Pieper, understand, and any team out there that's down by 2 touchdowns, you don't want to give up at any point. And I know that sounds so cliche to say, right? But let's say they stop him, okay? Let's say that Pieper gets the ball back. What are you doing first play? You're taking a shot. And then that shot scores, right? Well, then that's a huge momentum shift. And it's now a ball game where you have the crowd on your side. You have the sidelines going crazy. Wow. And it makes the game so much more in your favor. And so any explosive big play like that is going to make a huge, huge impact at this point of the game with 4:39 left and you're down by 2.
All that to say, with 4:39 to go, this has to be a stop right here. I think another first down runs off another 2 minutes, and then you're in trouble. Especially if they can get anywhere to put any points on the board. Because you're down 15 now. That's 2 scores. And anything else makes it more. Navarrete checks. Play clock still at 15. Looks to the sideline in case there's a change. There might be a change. Everybody gets it and gets in space.
There will be. The running back and
tight
fullback
end
are
moves
shifting
to the left. Running back move to the left. Here he comes right. Farias, first down run. There it is.
So that would have been the running back and fullback shifting to the left, and they ran a counter play on that one. So they're trying to get some mismatches and outnumber blocking and hopefully get it. But again, Farias has proven to be a very strong runner, and the O-line for Champion is making really good execution on their blocks.
So on 1st and 10, got a man down the sideline. Lopez running with him. It's incomplete.
First down, and you take a shot. You really can't. That can't hurt anything unless the only thing, the worst
stops the clock.
Yeah, it stops the clock. I mean, it really doesn't hurt you too bad because you're in a first down scenario. The thing that would be worse in that case for those watching would be an interception.
Right.
But that's very rare on a one-on-one. Just throw the ball up, let them go score. Just outrun the defender.
Right.
So that was actually a good call, and I really
take a chance.
Yeah, take a chance. I like that call.
The worst thing is the clock stopped at 4:08. Now they'll run it. No, they'll pass. Wow, that was a dangerous pass as Navarrete got popped.
Wow, and that is a tough like throwing in the pocket.
It was intended for Burgess. Oling had coverage. Rice was safety help.
Even
and
with,
he took a shot.
Well, even with that quick slant there that they just ran, and y'all saw the receiver was running, he stemmed forward 2-3 steps, shake and bake, 45-degree turn to the inside. The quarterback still didn't have enough time to get it out.
Right. Burgess on a crosser, shallow. He's got it. He's got a first down. Goes down in. Don't go out of bounds. See, he made a good call not going out of bounds, and then he went out of bounds. The clock stops.
Got a little shifty down there.
If he'd have just gone down.
Yeah, he knows it too.
Yeah,
as a player, I know that feeling.
Well,
You're
he's probably getting yelled at from the sideline too.
Yeah.
Because the clock stops with 3:56. If they don't score here, they've left a lot of time on the clock, is all I can say.
Oh, I know that feeling as a former player.
Oh, I know you know that.
You make a mistake and you go, crud, and you just start beating yourself up.
Farias comes wide. He's got some speed. Gets shoved out of bounds by Oling.
There's our second flag. There, some
holding. So they get called for holding here. So that'll stop the clock at 3:48 and take them back 10 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Man. But, even if you make a mistake, here's what you got to do. Don't beat yourself up, and that's so hard for a lot of athletes. And for those that don't understand, like in a high-pressure game like this, a lot of athletes will continue to beat themselves up, and it continues to make progressive mistakes, sort of a domino effect, right? And those little mistakes, let's see if this adds up here. These little mistakes could turn into a huge shift for Pieper to come back here.
Let's see. Lopez and the tight end both come to the near sideline, so it's 3-1. Farias still in the backfield next to Navarrete. Play clock hasn't even started yet. Oh, my gosh. Well, the clock has stopped, so it really doesn't matter. Navarrete takes it. He wants to throw. 3-man rush, not getting there. Across the middle is Dempsey, and he goes down in bounds.
Smart football there, yep. Slid in bounds so he could keep the clock running.
Gets a gain of about.
Timeout by Pieper.
Pieper calls a timeout.
Yep. They're going to use their timeout strategically on this one.
So 2nd and about 15. We'll take a quick timeout. This is the Warriors Network.
You're already flying, heaven's on the horizon, sun through the windshield is shining, painting everything gold. Life is all about timing, love is wild and blinding, every road is winding, so let the good times roll.
We're back at Pieper where the Warriors trail by 15. Champion has the ball. They've marched all the way to the 29-yard line where they have a 2nd and about 15. They need to get to the 14.
Well, this is a key moment for Pieper to make a defense. This is their last line of defense, essentially, for the game. So
yeah, it's getting dangerously impossible to envision a way to come back. A pick 6 here would help.
But as football history shows, there's no...
Yeah, you can't.
You can't.
There's stranger things that happen. There's always.
Yep.
Navarrete wants to throw. Gets pushed from a linebacker. Spencer chases. Navarrete gets away. He's shifty. He goes down as he's getting tackled by Springer.
They're going to take their other timeout.
Pieper took another timeout.
Yep.
I'm telling you, he goes down so quick and so late, you can't really ever call a late hit unless it's blatant.
It's
because
hard.
They're going down with him as he's running, and you can't stop that.
And guys, just, again, for those watching, understand that this is a fast, physical game.
Yeah.
When you have athletes that are full speed running across the field trying to knock the head off of the ball carrier, essentially, like it's just – like you said, it's hard to call those late hits, and especially seeing that these guys are wanting to play with so much passion and speed. So unless it's blatant, I don't think that they're going to really call it.
I agree.
But coming from a former quarterback myself, I know we get called prima donnas. So for those,
well, you are.
Yeah. for those that like yourself that think of
I've
that.
been standing right next to you this whole night. I can tell you're a prima donna.
Okay.
Not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Just a joke.
Hey, that's fair because I have battle scars to prove that I'm not, okay? I've got 2 surgeries on an arm from physicality in football, right? And I didn't cry.
At least not much. So
Yeah.
we're back. Champion ready to go on a 3rd and 11 with 3:24 left. 2 and 1 receivers. Navarrete to throw. Tight end went out, made it a 3-by-1. He's got pressure and he gets hit. Then he goes down finally. And Pieper will call their 3rd and final timeout as the clock continues to roll. I think 3:12 is where it was.
That was the best situation for Pieper's defense here.
Right.
Again, like this is the best thing that could have happened on your defense is essentially get a huge sack, right? And that quarterback was forced out of the pocket on the rollout. He didn't make a great decision. And then next thing you know, Pieper's really set up for this 4th down scenario here. Think of this situationally, and I'll put this really quickly to say that once they get the ball here, Champion has to they're forced to do 2 things. They're forced to either go for it and try and convert and hold on to the ball and end the game, or try to get close to ending it, or they can. I don't know if they have the leg for the kicker for
their
this.
kicker doesn't have a field goal length.
Yeah, I don't think he has.
As long as 41, and this would be well over
Wow,
that. This would be
yeah.
a 50-yard field goal.
And I mean, again.
Do you punt and try to pin it, knowing it'll probably come back to the 20 anyway? So going for it really isn't a big difference.
No, it's going for it would be strategically smart on Bernie's end, I think.
I mean, if you could get 5, 10, 15 yards, not get a first down, you still have them inside the 30.
Exactly. And if you don't convert, you have them closer pinned into their end zone, essentially. So it's better odds for your defense if you just go for it. But if they decide to little pooch it, I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't.
I agree. I'm going to steal this from you here.
Yeah. So let's see what they roll out into doing.
Indeed, we will.
Oh.
They're going to try a 49-yard field goal.
Okay.
Carter Thompson, I'm guessing he's been their kicker and everything all night. This is him again.
Well, I'm excited to see this. I know the fans watching are definitely interested as well, too, because you don't see this that often in high school sports.
Warwick is the holder. The kick is up. It's got a chance. Looks like it's wide left.
But it had the distance.
It had the distance,
wow.
for sure.
That, and you don't see, like I said, you don't see that often in high school sports for a guy who can kick that far.
Right, I agree.
Wow. Props to Champion. I mean,
So 3:06.
Yeah.
Still a 15-point difference. The ball will be at the 32 for Pieper. They have to score in a hurry, make a 2-point conversion, onside kick, and see if you can get it. So here we go. 2 receivers to the near side. 2x2 receivers. Hopper up on the line.
Take a shot. That's what they have to do here. No doubt.
Gaitan, the quarterback, wants to throw. Gets pressured. Gets dragged down. No timeout, so they got to hurry back to the line.
You either spike it or you try to go for it and get some yards. What are you going to do?
Got to go for it. Should have had probably 2 or 3 plays in your pocket anyway, right?
Yeah. But that's what they planned on doing. Most likely when they took those timeouts, they planned that.
Rolls it out. Lancaster short, goes out of bounds.
Okay, so here's their third play in their pocket, right?
So it's 3rd and about 5.
Oh, they're going to signal it in. So okay.
Wait a second. They called it incomplete. Was he out of bounds? I thought he had a foot in bounds.
I thought so too, but wow.
Well, anyway, it's 3rd and 10. Clock is stopped at 2:37. Play clock just under 20. So plenty of time if they want to change the play on 3rd and 10. They didn't expect to have a 3rd and 10, I know. 2x2 receivers. Hopper to his left.
Boerne Champion playing a cover 2 defense.
Send a blitzer. Gaitan throwing over the top for Grindstaff, and he makes the catch at the 35-yard line.
Well, I stand corrected. They had it in a cover 2, and then they disguised it and put it into a cover 3. So this receiver here, number 4, that would be Grindstaff, yeah. He runs the seam and splits the corner and the safety and gets open.
Their freshman got hurt.
Champion?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Ryder Flugents.
Uh-oh. He's been a big player tonight, too.
Yeah, he is a quarterback / defensive back, and he's played a lot tonight in both offense and defense.
So I was watching the ball in the air and the defenders and the defense. Did he take a shot after that?
Well, I don't think he was the thrower, was he? I think Navarrete was the thrower.
Well, I'm saying, like, after the play, did he take a big shot?
I don't know. I don't think we'll have a play because when the quarterback gets rid of it, where is he?
Oh, he got cut. That's what it is.
He got cut by a block.
Cut block. So, yeah, and here's the thing. That is legal as long as there's not another blocker on top.
And
right?
There wasn't.
Yeah.
He got cut at the knees, and it looks to me like he's got a lower leg injury.
Yeah.
In any event, he's getting help off the field, and our best wishes go to him because he is a freshman playing varsity football at a very good 5A football school.
For sure. Nobody wants that. And hopefully the good Lord above, prayers to him and his family.
Amen. Gaitan, 2x2 receivers. Fakes to Hopper, who picks up a blitzer. Gaitan wants to throw. He gets tracked down from behind. He'll have to get up in a hurry after picking up about 5 yards to the 31. Clock runs at 2:10 to go.
Pieper's fast tempo offense is going to try to make some advantage here. They're going to stay in a 3-by-1 set. Look for that top receiver. And there it is.
Throws it to Lacombe. He looked like he got interfered with. I think it's incomplete, but here's the flag.
That did look like a pass interference.
It did look like he got his hands on him.
And what do you know? I said, look at the top receiver, and they throw it right there for a fade. They're trying to take shots downfield as much as they can. That's really the only option they have at this point.
So it's a 15-yard penalty from the 31. It'd be about half the distance to the 16.
Okay, so after this puts them in a situation where again, to make this understandable and relatable, they are going to have to score at least in 2 plays.
Okay, after they score, they need to kick for 1 because your 2-point conversion's only for your tie.
Yep.
So you can't take a 2-point conversion and be down by 9 points.
Nope.
Doesn't do you any good.
You've got to go for the extra point.
Right.
Just secure the 7 points, and then the next time you score, go for 2.
Right. So Gaetan brings his team out with Lacombe to the right. It is Lancaster and Grindstaff and Diamond to the left.
I mean, unless you just play football backwards, you can go for 2.
Yeah. Hopper is like the H-back. Gaetan looks back to the sideline.
Getting an audible here.
Play in his hand. And we're ready. Snap. He got out of the pocket quick and throws it away.
Just pressure right in his face.
He's antsy the minute he sees anything.
Yeah. He gets very, what we call flustered.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he could have stepped up for another second and still escaped. But that is mine not playing quarterback in high school mindset. But
yeah.
It looked like he looked like he got jumpy early.
Yeah, and I mean that is normal for a young quarterback, especially. And this guy, you got to give him credit.
Oh.
He's out here in a high pressure situation. A lot of people wouldn't be able to do what he's doing right now.
Right, with the knee brace on his knee. So Hopper now to his right, 2x2 receivers. Fakes it to Hopper. Got a fade in the end zone. It was caught as he inbounds.
They're calling it in.
It is a touchdown.
They called it in.
Lacombe made the catch with a cast on his right hand. So, I won't say we're halfway there, but we're almost.
And I would definitely say that Champion really has to play some good defense in order to secure this game. Right? Both sides have played a fantastic ball game tonight, dicing up defenses and really making advantage of the weaknesses. That was
they went for 2 and they made it. My gosh.
It was a double reverse there. Watch.
So my gosh.
Yeah, watch this again.
Yeah.
This is a thing of beauty, wide open. So it's a double reverse here. Whoop, pitch, whoop. And then that leaves him wide open.
That's the old that's the old Philadelphia Eagles touchdown to the Nick Foles.
I think you're right. I could be wrong. I have to go back in my memory sometimes.
51-44 and a kickoff to come. We're going to keep this here. 1:47 to go. Piper's still alive. They're down a touchdown and an extra point for sending this to overtime. And, folks, I can tell you right now, I don't have enough energy to go overtime, but I want them to win. It is unbelievable, this shootout tonight here at Warrior Stadium.
It's a battle in the Coliseum, literally.
Oh, my gosh.
Just cue the gladiator music right now and the surrounding.
So Lopez will kick off for the Warriors, and this will be an onside kick. They've got 10 players up within 5 yards of the line to be. Lopez. Oh, it pops it up high, and it's fielded. Norseworthy hits the player, which is
huge hit, yeah.
Owen Thornton, their tight end. He hangs on to it, and that could be it.
So they were going to attempt an onside there, a little pooch onside to try and catch him off guard and airtime, and Champion just really does a good job at securing the ball and just going down with it.
Unbelievable.
So what do you do if you're Champion here? Well, you just play it safe. You go ahead. You've got 4 downs. You can
take a knee.
Yeah.
No, you can take
a knee.
150, you can take a knee.
You can take it.
The victory formation, I should say.
It should come out. Yep. See, they're playing. They're getting ready for victory formation. They're going tight, and they're just going to take a knee here and chew off clock.
40-second clock starts at 1:44. He's got to start it. He hadn't started it yet.
Well, the play clock, yeah.
Oh, there it goes. It was a little late. So that'll be it, though.
Yeah. You just want to make sure that you use all the time that you can on this if you're champion.
Yeah.
So that you can get it basically down to 0.
Well, here on second down, when he snaps it, he can get the ball or the clock all the way to 20 for third down, and that'll be it. Pieper fans starting to get up and make their way to their vehicles as he'll take a knee again at 1:02. Play clock starts. It'll go to about 20, where on third down he'll take a knee, and that'll be the game. So here's the fact. I can't tell you who anybody's playing in the playoffs, but Smithson Valley will end up first. Champion and Pieper will be tied at 5-2. You know, we didn't look up scores. New Braunfels is playing tonight too. If they're 5-2, there'll be a three-way tie for second, and
there you go.
That'll go to the tiebreaker formation, which I don't know what anything in tiebreakers is like in this district, and it really doesn't matter because we'll find out tomorrow morning where everybody plays. So congratulations to Boerne Champion for going to 7-3 and 5-2 in district play. The Warriors fall to 6-4 and 5-3.
Yeah.
In district play.
Yeah, and if you mind, I'll just summarize what happened real fast for those viewers and everyone listening and watching at this point. So the whole game was a dogfight, and what we saw was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. There wasn't a whole lot of huge fumbles or penalties this game, but it was a game of just turnover margins where they were getting stopped by a defense here and there and having to punt. There was very few, but Champion deserved this win, I think, based off their schemes alone, and they played really well tactically, attacking the middle of the field on Pieper's cover 2 in the first half. Pieper decides to make some adjustments, and they really start to counterattack and push forward on 2 drives and make a great effort, but they just come up and they fall short of that glory right there, where Champion just manages to hold on and grasp that last line of defense.
Champion, your winner, 51-44. Oh my goodness, what a shootout. Congratulations to both teams for advancing to the playoffs. All 4 teams that were in the playoffs are still in the playoffs from the district, as there's a top half and a bottom half, and the top half stays in playoffs. So look for the Ranger Network, the Warrior Network, and all the other teams. Not New Braunfels, they're not in Comal. So we'll do them all next week, and you'll hear more about it as the days come along. So for Christian Hollum, my partner tonight, this is Tony Brubaker saying good night and God bless. The Chargers beat the Warriors 51-44.